everybody? It's the Late Takes. It's your host, Tanner, and joining me today are my 5 co-hosts.
It's your boy, Tanner.
It's your other boy, Tanner.
It's your third boy, Tanner.
It's your favorite boy, Captain Tanner.
And it's your 5th and final boy, Tanner. John Cena.
Can't touch hot dog sandwich.
Fergalicious.
Now that all the Tanners have gathered here in this one place.
Gathering of the Tanner host.
Tanners, every Tanner here, let's have a jerk circle. How about that? Everyone here start jerking.
Yeah.
And it's fine because we are the same person.
We're the same.
Mighty
All
Morphin
right.
Tanner Rangers over here.
All right, Tanners. Without those cocks. Oh, fuck. What's other Tanner bits?
Shit.
What's other Tanner?
I just bought another new game. I'm not going to play it.
Got him.
Yeah, so actually, this is actually the backdoor entrance for the Roast of Tanner Part 2, an episode we did in the first season of AYCH.
But here we're going to actually roast Tanner. No, we're going to take over his podcast.
Yeah, this is ours now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is the unofficial official episode 14 of the Late Takes. And, you know, the show's been a little dormant for a while. We thought we would dust it off for a very special occasion and, you know, just have a good, rousing banner session with, you know, all 6 of the Neo lads.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was the last guest on the main show. You bet your sweet bippy I was going to be here for this one. I killed it once. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
He'll do it. He's crazy.
All right, Tanner, you need to calm down. It's not
Tanner,
gonna
whoa,
Man,
don't talk
only-
to Tanner like that.
The only way to
Tanner,
get on
Tanner, and Tanner. I'm going to need you to calm down.
Hey, great bit, Tanner.
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 Oh, this Tanner can talk now? Okay.
Tanner.
Anyway. Yeah, that Tanner guy. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that Tanner guy here. I fucking forgot. Thank you all very much.
That tanning guy.
Just like Tanner, am I right?
Tanner's crazy.
Just like Tanner to drink some water, never any alcohol or sodas.
Yeah, well.
Guys, I haven't had soda for 7 years, but if it's an alcoholic drink, it doesn't count.
God damn, that was a very
That was
specific.
a very specific Tanner bit.
You guys, I just bought this Mountain Dew from 20 years ago. I'm going to do it for a show that I'm never going to record.
I'm so sorry, Tanner.
Tanner,
what are you trying to
this
say?
I feel bad already.
I immediately regret this decision. I should have stayed asleep.
That sounds like Tanner.
I know, right? I'm all in for this.
Except Tanner
Tanner
sleeps.
doesn't really sleep.
Wait a minute. What time is it? What time
Tanner's
is it?
actually been having trouble sleeping lately.
No, shut the fuck up. We have an hour before we have to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, 7:49 p.m.
Fuck.
So, yeah, we're just going to hang out and what...
April Fool's.
April Fool's. In case you couldn't tell. We're going to have a little bit of, you know, it's really an AYCH bit, but, you know, we let Tanner borrow it for the Late Takes. But we're going to have a nice rip-roaring banner session in between trying a bunch of Easter candy.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh.
Now, this is actually something Tanner would do.
This is something Tanner would
I mean,
do.
considering the first episode of the Late Takes, it was Colt, Wenzel, and myself and Tanner trying snacks he bought at a Japanese supermarket or Asian supermarket in Atlanta.
Yeah.
H-Mart.
H-Mart. Yeah, so I went to the white person equivalent of that, Target.
That's fuck. Good job, Tanner.
Thank you, Tanner. So we're just going to kick it off with a favorite, very well known. It's Hershey's Cookies and Cream, but they're bunny shaped.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man. Hershey's cookies and cum. Am I right, Tanners?
Yo, man, I've never
sure
had
can.
one that was
Woo,
bunny
thank you,
shaped
Tanner.
before.
You're welcome, Tanner.
If only I can get it open.
You can do it,
Come
Tanner.
on, Tanner. You got this.
Tanner gave me a cookie, and guess what? It's covered in cum, just like Tanner.
Icky Tanner cookie.
What the?
You know what? I can't get the fucking thing open. There we go. There we go. Got
It's
it.
just like Tanner to be weak. Am I right?
Yeah, Tanner's weak and dumb.
Here you go. Take one. Pass it around. An oldie but a goldie. I fucking love Hershey's Cookies and Cream.
Oh,
Cookies and cream.
They're so
Ooh.
fucking good.
They were my favorite, like, just candy bar for years. Just as soon as they dropped.
Still my favorite. This is my favorite candy bar easily.
Yeah, I
Take five
I will
out of the
say
throne.
literally because of Colt and Tanner.
Sorry, I was making sure my phone was off because you know it's a totally Tanner thing to do to have your phone ring. just
Oh
not
yeah,
on
no,
silent.
Tanner just loves to check his phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because of Colt and because of Justin, my favorite two go-to candies are cookies and cream, or a zero bar. Wow.
Oh, nice. Yeah. 0 bars are delicious.
0 bars are so fucking good.
Everybody get one?
Who
That's
done
right.
the bunny?
I mean Tanner.
Good-
Oh
good-
fuck! I'm so sorry.
Good catch, Tanner.
Thank you, Tanner.
Wow, these are thick.
All right, while we're eating, let's talk about what we've been up to.
Oh well, yeah. These cookies and bunnies they're pretty thick, and they're big
man.
too.
I'm ready for that.
Did you already start eating, Tanner?
Yes, I did.
I already did
I didn't
that.
wait on y'all. Fuck
That's some
y'all.
impressive girth.
That's what she said.
Well, you know me, Tanner. I like the girth.
You know me, Tanner, just like eating raunchy, disgusting dicks.
Why do these taste different than the bar version?
Because there's more of it in a dense. There's
They
more.
do taste different. I guess that might be
There's
it.
a slight difference to me.
There's I don't know.
Maybe because it's just fucking more. Because like the ears are definitely thicker than the face. There was a lot of white chocolate in that bite. So, I mean, I love white chocolate, but
Still good to me.
Sometimes
It's
I want a
so
little
good.
more cookie.
it's just different.
You'll get the cream and you'll like it.
Yeah, Tanner.
That's what she said.
Oh, you can do. I don't think I can eat this whole thing right now.
No, because we still have all these other candies to try. We can't fill up on one bunny. All right. Well, Ken, since you're in front of the candy and have better access to it with both hands available, all right, why don't you go ahead and pick the next one we can try?
Let's change it up from some chocolate. Let's get some sour going over here.
Ooh, gummy.
Well, you know what? I love me some blue raspberry. Can I crack this one open?
Go crazy.
Got some Haribo Gold Bears, but all blue raspberry.
Because
Something,
apparently
something
they're selling
Oh.
Haribo.
full bags of just a singular flavor.
What's the theme song?
Oh man,
They're words. It's something Haribo. I don't know what they say. Those commercials are irritating.
Probably something in German.
like just about any candy that's blue raspberry, I'm willing to try.
Like, is it just me, or was everyone else's favorite Dum Dum
I
sucker
was
the
literally about
blue
to say that,
raspberry?
bitch.
Breach.
Root beer.
Root beer.
Mine was root beer.
Red pop.
I didn't.
You know,
I
Red Pop, Moon Mist.
root beer was good though.
yeah,
root
root
beer
beer
was
was
good.
a good sucker. I liked them.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I was always. I mean, just because I love butterscotch. The butterscotch ones.
Oh, butterscotch is fantastic.
Butterscotch is really
They
good.
have a weird smell.
I don't know if
The
I
gummy
can.
bears?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't sniff it. I just put them.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Supposed to sniff the bear's ass
smell
before you
that?
put it
It's
in your
very
mouth.
chemical.
Hey, it's
That
what I
kinda
always
smells
do.
like feet.
Yeah, it smells like feet for some reason. Why does it stink real bad? It fucking
That's
stinks.
exactly what it smells like. Oh my fuck!
Did you get feet flavored gummy bears, Pat?
Oh,
Wait,
I mean,
can I
Tanner?
smell the bag?
smell it.
Darn it, do I have poison in my mouth? What are you trying to tell me? Whoa, that's weird.
It's so
That's
fucking.
fucking
Oh.
weird.
It's so fucking dank. Bro.
No, but like Ken and I, we were having a private bit over here, but that does smell weird.
It tastes
Oh
great.
my god!
Like, that does smell like chemicals.
It smells exactly like feet. What
But
the?
try it. It's pretty dang good.
Oh my god! I don't know if I can get past this well.
Don't worry, they don't taste like feet. It's
Nah,
like parm
it's blue
cheese. It
raspberry.
stinks, but it's great
There
on
you go.
things.
You're right. It's cheese.
And it's blue. Everything blue is good.
Man,
Why did it stink so
Well, it's
bad?
just the cheese. I don't like blue cheese. It
I don't either.
freaks me out.
Yeah, blue cheese is disgusting.
Sorry for all you blue cheese lovers out there. I know you're out there. I know you exist.
Not even out there. I'm over here. Hi.
Hey, Tanner.
Hello, you blue cheeser.
I do love blue cheese.
Well,
I
It
think
makes me
Tanner-
say sacre bleu.
I think Tanner does like blue cheese.
He does.
as blue raspberry flavored treats go, that definitely tastes like a
That's
blue
good.
raspberry.
Yeah,
I like
That
it.
was
good.
not bad. I wouldn't eat more than like one. Apparently,
Yeah.
they're very potent as a laxative.
No, that's for sugar free.
Sugar free.
Okay.
I'm not a huge gummy person. Like I'm like just a couple, like 2 or 3 every now and then, something.
I like sour stuff.
Unless I was about to say, unless it's like a sweet and sour situation, then I'm like,
Which is also on the table, literally.
I'm
Like-
a gummy bastard though, so.
Now,
me too, bitch. Over here.
now I will say these blue raspberries though. I could like take like a whole handful and just just stuff in my fucking face.
Are these gonna turn our
Until
tongues
you have to smell them, and then it's just like, oh, why does it smell like
But it will turn your taint blue.
blue? It already is. It's fine.
Wait, what?
Damn,
These turn
Tanner.
your taint blue.
Oh, roll
The
tide.
Haribo
You
bear.
know what? Let's.
Wait, sniff that bag.
It does not. It smells
Oh,
good.
it smells so good.
Okay. You know, I
Blue.
was so confused because I was holding one upside down, but they're little bunnies, little bunny heads. It's like
Blue.
squid.
Trolley Blue is grape flavor.
Which
It
is
always
fake
has
fucking
been.
news.
You know what? That explains it. I hate grape flavored things, and I picked a blue one, and I get nothing but grape right now.
That makes sense.
Not a
I mean-
fan. I'm sorry. Dimetep as a child ruined every grape flavored thing for me. I can't
See,
stand
that's
it.
what happened with me and cherry. I can't do cherry. I will vomit.
Hey, Cannon.
That's disgusting, JoJo.
I love it.
I love grape co.
Grape
Sorry.
Coke.
So good, but
So
it's
good.
so fucking sweet for no reason. I
Oh
haven't-
my
That
God.
is true. I can only drink like one at a time.
No, me too. I
bad.
so much sugar. So much sugar.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Not having a good time there,
But
Tanner.
yeah, there you go. Fun little fact about Tanner.
Yeah, but that Tanner guy hates grape flavored things.
And Captain Tanner hates cherry.
Ugh. Okay, I finally got the grape monstrosity down. Oh.
What
Yeah,
about
it
Tanner?
also takes a while for me to get gummy things down. I don't
These
get it.
definitely are a thicker gummy. I mean, they're not as thick as
The Haribo's we just had.
well, I was gonna say up to trolley gummies. The octopi are fucking so much
Oh,
thicker.
yeah.
Yes.
And they taste different from the rest of them.
Yeah,
But they're good.
they're good. Oh man, has anybody ever watched the first episode of Moon Knight?
Yes.
Actually, I haven't.
Well,
What?
Me
I got
either.
home last night. I watched wrestling. Soon as AEW was over, it was time to watch James Spann. By the time
yeah.
James Spann got off the air and I didn't feel like we might all die, I was very tired. I just went to bed.
I
Fair.
forgot it was even out until Liz mentioned it. Like, hey, you want to watch Moon Knight? I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's out? Yeah, today. I was like, yeah, let's go.
I mean, I don't know what your excuse is, Jim. I was watching Moon Knight while the tornado was happening.
While the tornado was happening, I was watching 3 fucking movies. It was a good
Man,
time.
that
Sorry, I
storm
was trying
show.
to wrangle my roommate who decided then was a good time to take a shower. So he's in the shower and the siren's going off. I'm like, what fucking idiot that I live with is in the we're going to kick open this fucking door if he doesn't hurry up.
I mean, I took a shower.
I took one earlier because I knew if the siren was going off, I'd be freaking out.
No, he waited until like the storm was right above us. And he only waddled out because the fucking siren was going off.
hey, look. What you don't know is that tornadoes are actually very prudish. So if the windows blew down and he was naked, it'd be, oh, fuck, I got to get out of here.
Well, he popped out and said, look, James Spann always says go in the bathroom. He never says what you're supposed to do in there. I was like, you know what? That's
Please
what?
Solid.
wash your balls in a life or death situation right then and there.
You don't want the
Because
fucking
I
milk
will
to
be
smell
goddamned if anyone finds my dead body having smelly balls.
Yeah, fucking nasty as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. Always remember to wash your genitals, as you never know when you'll die and end up on a true crime podcast.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to be on a true crime podcast.
It's just common courtesy for the EMTs.
No. At first thing they talk about is like, yeah, this dead guy, smelliest fucking balls ever.
Because as they're going through the gory, depressing details of your death, they're gonna like talk about, oh, this guy's balls stink.
They smelled so bad. They have a federal list of the smelliest fucking ball corpses, and he's number 2.
When the police found the body, the smell of the rotting body was not the worst smell, actually. It was this guy's stank-ass ball.
And here we have some pictures right now. He didn't wash his ass.
It's like the thing is, like the body itself, smelled actually pretty nice for a dead person. The balls, however, gross.
Yeah, and you're thinking
God,
like,
this-
oh well, he let out his bowels. It's like no. He has a shit ass. He has a shit
It's
ass.
a shit.
But-
See, that's a fear of mine. Every night I shower, clean underwear, little Gold Bond medicated powder lining it just to make sure everything stays fresh and nice. That way, if I die in my sleep and the EMTs have to carry me out, they can be like, you know what? This dude's a fat ass and he's dead. But you know what? His balls smell pretty good.
That's solid.
They're minty fresh.
Fresh diaper.
But no spoilers. I liked the first episode of Moon Knight.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
No.
I bet Moon Knight's balls smell like just awesome.
Well,
Yeah, oh,
I'm
know-
pretty sure
okay.
Oscar Isaac's balls smell very nice.
I was about to say Oscar Isaac. I bet he smells so fucking nice.
I don't know if he remembers. Well, Oscar Isaac in real life, yeah. But I was thinking the Moon Knight character. I don't know if he remembers the shower.
No, he remembers. Mark Spector takes care of him. No, it was a good time. I mean, it starts off pretty normal. We'll probably get some explanation and stuff later, but it's pretty, pretty good. Pretty
This
good.
is only supposed to be what, 5 episodes or 6?
Probably
I think
seven,
it's
like
six.
always,
Oh, how many?
or six.
I know the last episode is like it'll be over by the 1st of May. I don't know.
So I think it is only 5, but each episode's supposed to be like 45, 50 minutes long.
It was a nice
a long way.
digestible nugget of MCU material.
Yeah, it went by pretty quick too. I love Midnight, so it was really good. So whenever we came up with this little April Fool's bit, we were like, you know what? It's the late takes place at night or whatever. So I was like, let's talk about Moon Knight, first episode. But that there's not really much to talk about, and especially since you're here and you haven't seen it, so we were like, let's just banter.
I wanted to see it, but between the wildfires and the tornadoes and the high winds,
Jimmy was just beset by tragedy all day. The little personal rain cloud.
No, like I texted Liz to make sure you guys were watching the weather because I don't want you to die or anything. And she goes, "Yeah, no, the tornadoes and the wildfires." And I said, "I'm sorry, the what now?"
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, hang on, I've missed something.
Like, there's some videos coming out of Tennessee that are terrifying. The high winds and just sparks and embers everywhere. It's awful.
Like early for like wildfire season quote.
Yeah.
And I mean, and it's been raining fairly regularly. I don't see how it's just eating everything up.
I think, like,
Especially around here, as we know too well.
Wasn't a lot of it, a majority of it started because of like down power lines because of the wind? And
I think so.
That
too.
might have something to do with it.
Like,
Damn.
and still, either way, you got electricity and wet fire. It's just a whole bunch of bad. there.
Yeah.
How about some good?
Yeah,
more
let's talk
candy?
about some good. All right, let's talk. You know what? I'm going to keep with the bad. You know what? Fucking no, that's not true. But so we watched another hero that was covered in bandages.
Yeah, that
a
is
couple
true.
of days ago. Sure did. Anybody in here?
Oh, we did. We did.
And it sucks because now I have to check to see if everything we fucking watch is embargoed by the network.
Oh yeah.
Because we almost watched Birdman the other day, but Pat reminded us that it was embargoed. So
It's
Good.
We fucking did an episode with it like 2 weeks ago.
yeah, I know. But that being said, if we're actually like watching these year by year, we better get to watching some fucking movies because I'm impatient and I love Birdman.
Plus, we still have to watch all the movies for the 90s bracket too.
Okay.
Shit!
Okay. What year is Birdman?
2012
2012?
No, 2014.
or 2014.
2014? 2014 You're a fucking liar.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen it.
You're a
I'm
fucking
gonna
liar.
say this. You can watch Birdman because here's the thing: is when we did that, like, definitely don't watch like the early movies that we have to do. But like the thing is that like this series, I played it to be like super long term, and I don't imagine us getting to the 2000s, 2010s super early. So if there's anything like past like honestly 2005 that you want to watch, you can go ahead and watch it. Just make sure, like, if you want to, take some notes or something, do whatever. But at some point, by the time we come back to actually watch it again, it will probably be more than a year. So it's perfectly fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Hell yeah.
I should have mentioned that before. I've been thinking about it for like the past weeks. I'm like, should I say something about it? And now it dawned on me that, yeah. So there you go.
But also, we didn't do that because we're Tanner and we don't know what we're talking about yet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Good point, Tanner. Good point.
Fuck. Has anybody sent Colt the fucking
I saw the bracket.
the bracket?
I'll send you like the updated one.
Has he
tonight.
not
What
seen the
happened in
updated one?
middle?
Oh my god. Okay.
I don't have enough time to fucking listen.
Okay, so what happened is we looked at the bracket. We were going over it like, wow, this is fucking crazy. Then we get to the one that's even fucking crazier. Groundhog Day versus End of Evangelion.
That's such an easy win.
Okay, but here's the thing.
Groundhog Day.
Nobody. I told everybody, I was like, look, I'm not going to have anybody watch the entire show in this movie to figure this out. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take it off.
Oh.
We took it off.
Yeah, because they explained that there's a whole like it's essentially like you have to watch Firefly to watch Serenity.
You have to watch 26 episodes.
And I looked at my friends, the people I care about the most in this world, and I said, I'm not going to do any of that.
I mean, I
Not
was
a fucking
like,
bit of it. No.
I was like, I'm not going to make because everybody wants to watch the movies on this thing. And I'm like, nobody has the time, and I'm not going to force anybody to do this. if you want to watch it on your own time, go ahead. But we're not doing this, so we replaced it.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant.
And also, I mean, in all fairness, in order for that, from what I've heard it described, in order for that movie to really be understood and appreciated as a film, it relies entirely on the series that came before it. So you're looking at something that's, what, like 30 hours long?
Yeah.
No.
And to compare...
it's not that long.
It's not 30 hours.
it's like-
but I mean, it's still
it's
like
more than
a
yeah. 2-hour movie.
And
Yeah.
plus, we have to watch all these other movies too.
I understand. It's just sad because it is the best movie of the 90s.
No, it is. I agree.
Totally not,
but
though. But we did also boot Casino because Casino sucks
we
and we
also took
already had
Casino.
Goodfellas.
Casino's good.
Casino is.
But Casino's not good,
I
fellas.
okay.
Yeah,
I haven't
We
seen
have
Casino.
and Goodfellas in the same bracket, and these are
They're
pretty.
pretty equal to me.
They're pretty.
Well, they're pretty similar.
They're pretty similar. So we all were like, yeah, let's just take Casino off and put in
From Dusk Till Dawn.
From Dusk Till Dawn.
Freak you.
Which From Dusk Till Dawn's really good. It's going up against Pulp Fiction, which was
Ooh, that's
that's a pretty good match. Yeah, and it was so funny too because I was like, who the fuck are the two people that voted for End of Evangelion? I was like, I know it was fucking Colt. Who's the other fucker? And I swear to God, if it starts with a T and ends with the R, I'm going to find him and I'm going to hit him.
Yeah, Wendell really knocked the fuck out of Turner.
I was told to fucking put in your favorite movies of the 90s, and I did.
No, that's
well, you weren't wrong for doing that.
Yeah,
you weren't wrong for doing that.
But since you obviously didn't listen to the episode,
Yeah.
the gag of it was because there were so many different movies and like almost every ballot was different. I had to break it down. If a movie got as 2 votes, it got on.
Yeah.
Because like every single movie, like the most one movie got was 5 votes, and
There-
there was almost 60 movies.
There was very little overlap whatsoever.
Which still blows my
after the first 5 movies, everything got like at least 2 votes. That's it. It was very insane.
And again, like as a 20-hour-ish property, comparing that to just a standalone 2-hour thing, it does seem unfair.
It didn't seem fair, and I was like, you know, everybody here at some point needs to watch the full series and watch this movie to really get it. But for right now, it's not like.
It'd be like saying, all right, we're going to have this bracket, Pulp Fiction versus all of Star Wars.
Well, I did
would
say
be
I was
pretty
willing to go down that road because we're still like trying to find that one that I can get into. Anime, that is.
Oh yeah. No, it like, you know, it was really funny because it was so fucking chaotic for it to go up against Groundhog Day, which like it's like
I
okay.
mean, it's a great bit. Just like
Yeah, it was
just the
hilarious.
visual like contrast as 2 fucking movies.
Like that tweet, one of the fans of the show, I think.
Yeah, listener of the show, Wiltman, shout out Wiltman. He listens to the episodes like, I love you guys, but in all seriousness, what the fuck was that?
What if we'd make the joke that we were coming back with instead of Iron Giant to replace?
Oh,
Evangelion?
Twin Peaks Firewalk.
Right.
Yeah, no. Whenever we
Which is
came
even
back,
longer.
when we came back, we were like, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch Twin Peaks. It was so fucking good. It was a good episode. It was a good time. Yeah, and again for that, like, you know, if you've seen it or if you want to try to watch everything, you can, but no pressure. It would just probably help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get back to the candy.
Yeah, let's go back to the
What do
candy.
you want to do
Good
next?
job, Tanner.
Well, one already spilled out. This one is just aching to get tried. We got some M&M's. What is this? Milk chocolate honey graham M&M's.
Oh.
Okay.
It's like s'mores, but in a shell that's been made much
damn.
less sexy than it used
I
to
didn't mean
be.
for nothing to
Okay,
happen, but
I
we're
will
gonna go
say,
with-
so the past weekend I was gone. I had to go to my cousin's wedding. Beautiful fucking wedding, by the way. If you're listening to this, Jonathan.
My cousin wedded also like a 90s movie.
I'm sad you didn't say, if you're listening to this, Vinny, I love you.
It was so funny because I also watched my cousin Vinny because we were in a hotel and we had DirecTV in there, and there was the HBO channel, I think. It was playing it, so me and my dad were just like, we can't sleep, so let's just watch all of this fucking movie. And I mean, it was the second time I've probably seen it. Still fucking good. Still fucking me.
A movie that we had on loan for like 2 or 3 years now. We haven't.
It's
sat
on
down
the
and
shelf,
watched.
yeah. I still haven't seen it.
But yeah, no, Jonathan, if you're listening to this, and Tessa, congratulations, beautiful wedding, of course. But no, so we
How
were.
do you think about the Tanner circle jerk thing? I'm asking them.
So we were in Staunton, Virginia, for this, and we went into downtown Staunton, which is like a historical city. It was really beautiful, and there's a Coca Mill. It's a local chocolatier, and they had some amazing fucking chocolate. I got a chocolate bar of s'mores. S'mores chocolate. It had marshmallows, graham crackers, and milk chocolate. It was fucking good. But my dad got this white milk chocolate with cranberries in it. The fucking best chocolate ever. It was so...
That sounds delicious.
It was fucking good. It was so good. It had some nuts in it, too. And it was so funny because my dad, he just loves fudge and cream. And he was like, do you have any fudge? And she was like, no, that's a seasonal thing. He's like, oh. He's like, do you have any, like, chocolate filled with cream? And she's like, no, we don't do that here. And literally does not whisper this, says it out fucking loud. He looks at all of her stuff. And he's like, ugh. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, Dad. I literally like slap him on the arm, like, don't do that. And he's like, what? He's like, what? I'm like, I don't even know what to say to the lady. And I'm like, now we have to buy something.
God, I feel like you're too young to parent, Wenzel.
Like, after meeting your dad when you were at the shop a few weeks ago, I liked him. And now hearing that story, I like him even more.
Like
Dad's
no,
the best.
no, it was so funny because
Invite your dad on the show.
my sister, no. My sister, before, like, literally the day we show up, my sister calls me and she's like, hey, I'm so, because she was supposed to be there, but she couldn't because she was sick. She's like, hey, I'm so sorry, Wenzel. You're going to have to babysit Dad. I'm literally like, I know. She's like, I'm sorry I can't be there to help you. I'm like, I know, it's okay. Whatever. And that's what I did. But it was a good fucking time. Me and my dad had a blast.
So it was just you and your dad? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. My other cousin, Rachel, she lives in Florida. Her and her husband came up too. But other than that, in terms of like, and my uncle, of course, because that's his dad, would show up for his wedding. But yeah, it was just me and my dad.
These M&Ms though, they fucking good.
Dude,
They are quite good.
I really like them.
I always love an M&M that has like a nice like crunchy
Yeah.
like center.
Like, if they could somehow infuse just a little bit of marshmallow fluff into there, that would be fucking amazing.
It's very sweet. Very sweet. I like it.
I'm like Pat, though. That
I feel
crunch,
like this
though.
I feel like this is the first time I've had M&M since our M&M taste test.
Yeah.
The only M&M I've had since is like caramel M&Ms, but I fucking love caramel M&Ms.
I think I've had the our orange creamsicle one.
How was that?
What?
Didn't we not have that for the M&M taste test?
I think we did.
Oh, I wasn't there for that one.
I mean, we had so many, but like literally we were like sick, debilitated at the
Yeah,
end.
no. So, I the reason why I know is because we had to take some back. So I took those home, and my dad got fucking addicted to them. So now every time he sees them, he fucking gets them.
Hell yeah.
And I'll try them here and there. And they're so good. They're still good.
Now the winner of that, spoiler for a 3-year-old episode, was the Neapolitan M&Ms, and they are a debacle of science.
Yeah.
Really?
Because the thing is that you obviously taste the strawberry, the vanilla, and the chocolate, but each one, or at least for each one of us, it was different which one you tasted first.
Really? Huh.
And it was really good.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretzel M&Ms still.
Ooh,
King.
pretzel.
Oh,
Yeah, pretzels are good.
M&Ms? Ooh, that sounds good.
They're very good. Very salty.
Salty
Want to do
sweet. Oh,
birthday cake next? Because I want to
Yeah.
save the strawberry ice cream.
Happy
Gets it
birthday.
for last.
Happy birthday. Whose birthday's close? Ish.
Tanner!
Tanner, December.
Tanner!
Yeah, because coming up in May we got a birthday, but who could that be?
We got two.
Who could
my
who
God.
could they be?
oh my God, it smells like Dunkaroos immediately after
Oh,
you open
wow.
the bag. Oh, God, smell that. That's amazing. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
I just pogged in real life.
It's true, he did.
Smell that shit.
Oh, wow. Very, very beady. Very,
Yeah.
birthday cake.
Oh, Jojo Poggin.
Poggin.
Wow, those are
No,
very pungent.
Tanner's poggin.
Whoa! When did Tanner start pogging?
Tanner says pog a lot, actually.
I do too. It's our thing.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, Shimmy, other people got to stick their face in
Damn,
there.
Tanner
Like a
just-
whole Hershey's Kiss went in one nostril.
Tanner just stuck his whole ass nose into that back ass.
That's good stuff.
It's like it's like this weird like oxygen mask, but it's just the smell of this candy.
See, I'm weird with kisses. Like, I'm either like munching down on them like a maniac, or I just let them melt in my mouth. Today seems like a melt in the mouth kind of day.
I fucking love these. I'm in love.
That's good stuff.
Oh wow!
It tastes like Zaxby's birthday cake shake. I always would get that whenever it was my birthday when I was a little kid.
Okay. Hear me out. You know how you can make those peanut butter cookies with the Hershey's Kiss in the middle? What if you get these and Snickerdoodle?
Ooh.
We've gotten those before, haven't we?
With
I don't know.
snickerdoodles or just like
No, Snickerdoodle Kisses. Or we had something like that before.
I'm just
right?
like, you get the Snickerdoodle
no, that was sugar
cookies.
cookie. Kisses.
Drop
Oh,
this in the
yeah.
middle of the hot cookie, let it melt a little bit.
Oh,
Like the thumbprint cookie, you just
Yeah.
put the kiss in there.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
That tastes good. It reminds me of those like icing covered animal crackers, but the
Dunkaroos.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, well, Dunkaroos too, but I mean, it
no,
looks like you
no,
took
no.
the
The
Dunkaroo
animal crackers.
Yeah.
They have the little beads on them. They always come like in pink packaging, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Or
Those-
you're like me, big brain, and just bought the whole goddamn like jug.
the jug. Yes, the jug. Yeah,
wow! These
They're good.
Those are very good.
really
Now,
sweet.
if you want to sniff,
These totally Will Smith, I tell you what.
Oh fuck, that happened.
Eat my name.
They slap.
Fuck. No, my
no,
wife's name.
get your wife's
Fuck.
name out of your mouth.
Please fuck my wife.
keep fucking my wife's mouth.
I can't believe Chris Rock is dead.
You know, whenever he did that, I thought of immediately. Everybody hates Chris.
I think I said it on Cajun Greatness, but my favorite meme out of all of this is just a picture of Jada looking mad. And the caption is, "I'm not impressed, Will. Tupac would have shot him."
I fucking love. I think Cole shared it. It's the video where he slaps him, but when he slaps him, he just fucking ragdolls and fucking just gets shot across the fucking room, and he's fucking dead. And then it cuts to Will Smith, saying, "Get your wife's name out of your mouth."
Like,
The
I'm
funniest
just saying.
thing about this whole thing for me was the fact that Will Smith was laughing. He was like, ha ha ha. Looked over at his wife. She's not laughing. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh."
Will Smith was laughing until he wasn't. If it had been me, though, I would have absolutely just done a full-on FIFA-style soccer player fall. Just like, just then call my lawyer. Guess who's about to own Bel Air, motherfucker?
Yeah, make your money. Will Smith's worth some money. Even though Chris Rock is worth a lot as well.
but I've just been over here smelling the strawberry ice cream.
I know. I want to fucking
Kisses
sniff them.
Goddamn, it is strong.
Oh man, stronger than that? You think?
I think so. They're
wow.
very like pungent in a good way.
The fucking Oscars, man. What the fuck?
The one,
The one year we decide not to
Nothing.
watch.
The 1 year, and they had so much fucking writing on this too. They're like, look, we gotta do this right. We gotta do this right. Then, bam, flop. It's like, okay, they took people out. It's like, okay. It's like, well, who's the fucking host? Amy Schumer. Fuck.
I mean, granted, that did balance out with Wanda Sykes and Regina Hall.
But like,
Well, didn't Regina Hall make a weird joke about how let's get all these attractive men on stage and I'm going to take them backstage and probe them all?
I was about to say there was just a lot of just inappropriate shit
Yeah.
roping.
Calling
like, what-
Kirsten Dunst a seat filler. That
what
one
the
pissed
fuck?
me off.
And then the fucking incest joke. What the fuck?
Because
Oh,
like
incest
Kirsten
joke.
Dunst
It
wrote
was-
an article like 2 years ago. It was like, yeah, no, I feel like Hollywood's passing me by and is ignoring me. It's really not fun. And then Amy Schumer, whom I despise, like, hey, seat filler.
Well, I would say the bit that pissed me off about the Oscars was how they've always shat on animation,
Yep.
but then like to verbalize it, like animation, something that children watch but adults endure. I mean, like who do you
Suck
think
my
makes
ass.
these fucking
No, fuck
movies?
y'all.
Yeah.
And like there was like a ballot that got leaked from one of the Oscar Academy voters that said every single Academy voter abstained from voting for animation because they didn't care enough to watch, except for one who only watched one movie and it was Frozen. And that was because of their kid. It was the year that Frozen came out.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Of course.
because I follow so many artists and like animators on Twitter, and they were fucking heated.
Yeah.
And plus, like, it was a really good year for animation.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
And then you had the cheerworthy moment that the winner was Ezra Miller going into the Speed Force.
And then 2 days
Noted
later,
crazy person, current jailbird, and subject of 3 restraining orders, Ezra Miller.
Didn't he get fucking arrested
yeah,
again?
2 nights
Yeah.
later because he was harassing women that were doing karaoke.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
like he's
God,
fucking up at like a
damn it.
full
karaoke
couple.
bar.
He's had 3 restraining orders filed against him, and like apparently the word is WB's pissed.
Yeah, they better be.
They better be. 'Cause this is-
Well, I mean, there's no reason why they should be going around doing that. Like, it's just, please stop.
I mean,
Just-
like-
just fucking stop.
I mean, you can say like the same thing, like Will Smith fucked up or did whatever at the Oscar, but then like Ezra has been habitually fucking up, and like it's like, pal, you're like.
They should have lost their career long
Yeah.
Because
before
they've been habitually fucking up, but just like
Like
I
that
guess,
time
we got to get the Flash movie out. You know, it's been like
Back
grounded
in
for 8 years.
2020 when they choked a woman out in a bar
or
in
when
Sweden.
or when
Got caught
Ezra
on
Miller
tape.
did that fucking documentary about that fucking cop.
I don't know that one.
I remember hearing about that.
It was oh my God, what the fuck is his name?
Derek Chauvin,
Yes, I think so. I think.
What?
Or
the one.
Well,
the one who killed
anyway,
George Floyd.
like Ezra Miller did like a little like self-made doc about like this cop, and like if nothing else, it's sort of like, really, dude, read the room.
Yeah.
it was not good. Fuck.
I'm just saying, Ezra Miller couldn't be more cuckoo if there were Cocoa Puffs right next door. That's all I'm saying.
True.
Oh hell.
Very much so.
What do you think of the ice cream kisses?
I actually don't like them.
I did not like
They
Yeah,
were
no.
fine.
them. It made me feel a little sick because I remember a few years back, it was a thing with me, Tanner, Cody. We'd go to the store that had like all these Japanese Asian snacks, and I'd have a strawberry little bear candy things, and I ate too many, and then I also had wasabi peas at the same time. So I was throwing up, and it ruined strawberry flavored stuff like that for the rest of my life.
Recipes.
I feel like it wouldn't have been. It was very strong. These strawberry kisses, very rich. I think it would have been better not immediately following the Dunkaroos Hershey's Kisses.
Well, it did come last, so we might have to retest that one.
I mean, I'll eat another one.
And
I like it.
I'm out of my Gatorade, so I have nothing to cleanse the
Refresh
palate.
the palate.
Well, just we got a faucet in there.
No, I didn't want to interrupt the show.
Ezra Miller did the.
JoJo like walked away to take his shit once.
That is true.
I know.
I mean, I'm sorry. I just had to shit.
No.
I mean,
And it was a good bit.
And we heard them yelling like from the bathroom about it was during the Breaking Bad reboot episode.
Ezra Miller did a doc about sympathizing with Mike Brown's killer.
Oh, good.
What
Darren
the fuck?
Darren Wilson. Yeah.
That's weird.
No, I remember that. I was like, "What the?" Okay, when that happened, I was like, "Fuck this guy."
White people, the best.
Yeah, for real.
As the local NB, I say we don't claim them
Fuck.
because fuck them. They are a piece of shit.
Anybody got any good stuff to talk about? Happy
Number
stuff.
one thing, Flash introduced Speed Force. Easy. Number
Fuck,
one.
I'm just saying, all you got to do is kill off Barry Allen, introduce Wally West, and then you're good. West Flash, best
There goes
Flash.
Shimmy with the Wally West
West
propaganda.
Flash, best Flash. And I will die on that hill.
Who do you think should play Wally?
I don't know.
I want Reverse Flash to talk about how he fucked his wife or something.
I was the one that jerked you off, Barry.
Because I feel like you've got Wallace West on the show, and that kid's good. He's fine.
Yeah.
But
Justin
you don't
Grant?
have like a
No,
no.
that's-
Gustin plays Barry.
Yeah.
I forget who plays Wallace
I forget.
because there's Wallace and Wally. You've never had Wally on any of the shows. It's always been Barry or the other. But you get the movie, make it Wally. I think it'd be a good time, and it would need to be a younger, probably more unknown actor.
Yeah.
But yeah, West Flash, best Flash.
I was just thinking of who's a young unknown actor.
Timothy Chalamet.
No idea. You know what? We need somebody less problematic. What's Miles Teller doing?
Larry David.
Oh,
He's very problematic too.
Wait, what did Larry David do?
You know what? He's not necessarily problematic. He's just like
A boomer?
Okay,
a
hang
boomer.
on.
And I'm rewatching Curb Your
Jerry
Enthusiasm.
Seinfeld.
No, there
God.
Jerry Seinfeld is problematic.
No, there was this one guy. He was going to play Batman in a movie that didn't work. I think he played a cowboy later on. Army
Hammer. Army
that's
Hammer.
the one.
Yes, Army
Oh,
Hammer.
Are you
yeah.
thinking of the other cannibal, Shia LaBeouf?
Oh man,
Shia, there we go. Perfect.
No, Army Hammer, nothing going on with him, right?
No,
Right?
totally nice, super
Right?
It
normal
totally
dude.
wasn't edited out of that movie that he's
He did good
a
in Death
main
of Denial,
character.
right?
Who's the smartest character in Black Panther that's also anti-vax? They could also play.
Letitia Wright. You know what?
Yeah.
I mean, we could do it, sure.
Yeah, they're not doing anything right.
Maybe Evangeline Lilly. You know, like we could have her in there as Jesse Quick. It's perfect.
No, fuck, she did say that shit.
Yeah.
What did Evangeline Lilly say?
Recently she's super anti-vax.
Boo!
Like in general. Also, she's apparently I don't remember the exact phrasing, but according to Dom Monahan from Lost, who dated her briefly, I think the phrase he used was "dirty cheating whore."
Jesus.
Fuck. Jesus Christ.
So yeah, he
Oh.
also did not like the dude who played Jack, Matthew Fox, who is a woman beater.
Jesus.
The main guy from Lost. Oh yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Apparently,
Oh,
they are
Matthew
both pieces of shit. Him and Evangeline.
You know
Lilly.
what? That reminds me. Kind of sad about what happened with Bruce Willis.
Yeah, aphasia.
Aphasia, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Damn. It makes sense with like his recent roles.
Well, a lot of the reports coming out now are like, yeah, no, he couldn't remember where he was when we were filming. We thought that was kind of odd. It was like, okay, well, maybe
So it might be something he's been experiencing for a while now that people are just like now
That's what it
realizing.
sounded
Yeah,
like, yeah.
it sounds like they wanted to get as much done as humanly possible while he was still able to shore up the finances.
Like one article, I mean, I read a couple of them. They're like condensing like 25 pages of dialogue into a day of shooting just for him because of this.
Damn, man.
Like,
That's fucking
it's
like
crazy.
I mean, like I didn't even know what aphasia was. I looked
I didn't
it up.
know either. I still kind of don't. Can someone explain it
I-
to me?
it's
Basically,
literally-
pre-dementia.
Oh damn!
I mean, it completely just cuts off your ability to understand language and be able to communicate. Like that's fucking terrible, man.
Like, it
It's
doesn't-
like a more degenerative disease too.
Yeah, it like the way I saw it explained is that in the same way that HIV can lead to AIDS, but is different, but it's the same thing. Aphasia is the same thing as like dementia, and Alzheimer's, that sort of thing. It's step one.
Man, that's a bummer.
Yeah, man.
You want some more sad news? You know the band
No.
Muse? You know
God
the
damn it,
band?
I'm so sick of.
The band Muse.
What happened to Muse?
They released a new song called Compliance. It's an anti-vax song.
What?
God damn it!
Fuck! God,
Muse.
Muse.
God damn it! You
The
fuck
thing is, the song sounds good, but it's
You
the
know what? I
message-
should have fucking realized this after their goddamn Drones album.
God fucking
Drones album.
fuck.
You don't.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's like
Bye, Tanner.
when he said that, it's like the little fucking robot helicopters.
No, well, kind of. It's their whole album about fucking drones.
That is-
They incorporate drones into like every fucking song.
everything up to like not the last album. Well, the one where the controller he's got a little
That's drones.
Drones up to drones. I loved everything up to there.
No, everything after fucking drones. I mean, there were some bangers on drones, but everything from drones until after fucking sucks.
Muse are shitheads.
Oh, my-
Taylor Hawkins is dead.
Taylor-
Bruce Willis is retired.
And he's fucking literally his brain is deteriorating. Jesus.
Thanks, Tanner.
Well, at least we know the band Trapped will never do anything unpleasant.
Oh,
But Tanner Shimmy, where have you been the whole last 2 years?
Trap puts one finger up.
I'm
Wait
I
a
know.
minute.
Trapped is terrible, but at least we still have Stained.
That guy still shows up in my For You page, which I feel totally undermines the idea of a For You page because you see, nothing about Chris Taylor Brown is for me.
Well,
Okay,
there should be some way that you can like hold down on the screen and it'll pull up an uninterested menu and you can say like I don't want to see this
that
shit.
shit does
Okay.
not work.
Man.
I get babies on my thing all the time. I don't want to see your fucking baby.
I also just go straight to my following page instead of my For You.
Oh, fuck. You know what? No, it's
That
Tanner.
helps.
Because you're Tanner.
Damn it.
But on the subject of babies, be sure to go check out the most recent episode of Cage of Greatness where we watched Baby Genius.
God, that was that
You
was,
want to talk about doo doo? Holy shit!
okay.
Don't you mean diaper gravy?
Ew,
Diaper gravy.
diaper gravy. Oh, I got JoJo with my new Good Morning today.
Oh yeah, you actually did it.
Yeah, I was about to walk out the door. JoJo goes, "Good morning." I was like, "Good." Take a couple steps back. I go, Diaper gravy to you, JoJo.
And then I kind of stared into the abyss for about 5 minutes and contemplated my life choices up to this
and
point.
the abyss stared back, and the abyss like,
No, it just whispered, diaper gravy.
Because that. Oh God. That.
But it was fun, though.
I mean, it was a hoot to watch. I mean, it's just completely incomprehensible. Like all the choices made. Like somehow the guy
bad
who
one.
made Black Christmas and
Porky's.
Christmas Story,
And Porky's.
huh?
And Porky's.
And Porky's,
Such a weird fucking.
And, like-
resume.
and somehow made this movie where it's just like this movie was made for no one because it's too dirty for kids and too stupid for adults.
Yeah.
fuck.
And the main baby is a sexual predator.
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
100%.
really not great.
I
Okay.
guess check out the episode of Cajun Greatness to hear all about it.
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
And
won't-
there's a special surprise right in the middle.
Yeah, it sure is.
So, speaking of movies, so over the weekend when I was in fucking Virginia,
You watched something.
I watched. Well, here's the thing.
Remember when I
is-
tried to bring up Darkman earlier?
I remember you tried to bring up something, but it never actually got
that what
to
you tried to
Dark-
bring up?
I was gonna circle back to Darkman. I mean, we'll get back to it.
we'll get back to it. Don't worry. We'll talk about movies.
Will
'cause
we?
We're talking about movies. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we
Okay.
will.
Will we?
I mean, we're not constrained to an hour. We can take a break if we need to at some point.
Oh, no, it wasn't a time thing. It was I doubt that the conversation will actually allow it to be circled back.
All right. Fuck you, Tanner. We're
Fuck
gonna-
you, Tanner.
So me and my dad, because there's a theater in downtown Staunton, and we were like, let's go to this theater. It only shows 5 movies, which isn't a bad thing. It's just our choices were very fucking limited. So I was like, my dad was like, you want to watch The Lost City? I'm like, let's watch The Lost City. And my dad is like, kind of not, he's not a boomer, but like he's a very old, like, okay, like, yeah, he'll probably love the shit out of this. After we got done, because like we laughed a good bit, there were some funny parts. I mean, the movie is as advertised. It sets out what it does, and I mean,
It's for horny moms.
yeah, and
Which
I
one
mean,
is
kind of
Lost City?
what?
Which one is that one?
It's the one we thought was the Uncharted ripoff. when we saw
It was with
posters.
Channing Tatum and Sandra Bullock.
Okay,
Sandra
yes,
Bullock,
thank
yeah, and I mean, it's horny moms and kind of horny dads too. I mean, Sandra Bullock,
Yeah.
and Brad Pitt. Now, Brad Pitt and Patty Harrison.
Yeah. I love
They were
her.
actually the best parts in that movie. They were really fucking funny. There's a part in there where Patty Harrison is talking to an old woman or a grandma, and she's like, "Come on, slut."
Yeah.
It's really fucking funny. No, they were really good. And I mean that's admirable, but it's nothing really to write home about. And literally, we were walking out because my dad laughed like fucking crazy. I was like, "What'd you think?" And he was like, it's all right, I guess.
Like he's like slapping his knee, pissing his pants. It's all right.
No, it was so funny because I was like, well, what would you rate it? And he's like, 2.5 stars. It was, just I'm like, I thought you. He's like, okay, fine, 3. I'm like, no, don't change it. Like that's fine because I felt the same way. I'm like 2.5 stars. It's all right. I mean, it got some laughs out of me, but that's it. And yeah.
Yep.
That's some fucking movies. Right
What
there.
about?
What were the other 4 movies? Curious.
So last night I decided I was like, because my dad was like, I really want to watch House of Gucci. So he's like, can you go rent it? I was like, oh yeah, I'll go rent it. I rented it at Redbox, and then I saw 2 other movies. I was like, I'll rent these 2. I'll watch them for myself because I've been meaning to watch them. So I watched House of Gucci. It's all right. Lady Gaga, stellar performance. Adam Driver, stellar performance. Jared Leto is as bad as you think. It's really not fucking good. His performance.
What I thought was funny about that, other than just like he goes like "Papa be a poop to papa,"
What?
Okay, go.
but like the whole idea that they changed his character, like in the real life, like Jared Leto's character is like a very integral part of like the Gucci brand, and then for whatever reason he's like the goofy fuck him up. It's like fucking Chitario, get your shit off the britches.
Okay, so Jared Leto plays Paolo Gucci, and I mean I don't know much about the whole thing, but like in the film, Jared Leto's character is shit on quite a bit. and like he just wants to get like he's an artist. He just wants to get like his art, his designs turned into clothes and be out there. But he gets absolutely fucking shit on. And then by the end of the film, it says in 1995, Paulo Gucci died in poverty in London, and like that's it. I'm like, fuck. Okay.
Fuck you in particular.
Like, so like it makes no reason like why they chose this particular person of the Gucci family to just be like, let's make him the whipping boy.
Like they do. It's so sad. And
Maybe they just picked the one that Jared Leto was playing.
well, it's so funny because there's an article that came out that Jared Leto, as soon as he got his fucking stuff on, he went straight into character. And fucking Al Pacino didn't recognize because he just pops up in front of Al Pacino. He's like, Papa! Because Al Pacino plays his father, the character's father in the fucking movie. It was so funny reading that. I was like, Jared Leto, you're fucking crazy, man. God damn it.
and this on the heels of the Morbius reviews are coming out.
God.
Jared Leto, I don't know how he does it. He does some amazing roles, but then it just goes to shit or land.
He just has some shit ones, man, and it's kind of sad, but it's kind of like, oh, you're kind of weird, man.
I do love that. So literally, as I was talking about this, I saw a bit review for Morbius, 5 stars of my letterbox from a person I follow. All caps. Jared Leto could do Batman, but Robert Pattinson could never do Morbius.
Oh my god,
Truth.
Whatever.
I mean, it's like it's obviously a bit.
Yeah.
But like,
Oh yeah.
it's just like because this movie. The trailer for Morbius is the new turning for us because every single goddamn movie has Morbius in front of it.
They're like, I'm glad it's finally out. I will say that.
So we can
Hopefully,
just be
we'll
done
never
with
see it again.
man.
I hope I never see it again.
Until they start talking about DVD and Blu-ray. Fuck.
When I hear about Jared Leto's acting, like he's a method actor. He gets into character all the time. There's a story I love about Dustin Hoffman. I forget which movie it was. It was something in the 70s where his character stayed up for 72 hours, couldn't sleep. And so in order to like get the emotion of the character, he also stayed up for 72 hours. Like, I'm not sleeping at all. And he was in the movie with Sir Laurence Olivier. And so they're talking, and Dustin goes, yeah, I haven't slept in 3 days to just get the feel of the character. And Olivier looked at him and goes, my dear boy, why don't you try acting? And I always think of that when I see Jared Leto. It's like, why don't you just try acting?
Oh my god. House of Gucci, it's all right. It's too fucking long. I'm sorry.
I said 158 minutes.
It's
on
2
that's
hours.
some bullshit.
Like, no, I paused it at some point because I was like, I'm in this for the long haul, aren't I? So I went to go get fucking pizza, and I come back, and I started again, and I'm like, all right, here we go. And like I said, Adam Driver, Lady Gaga, they're good. They're really good. Good performance. I say if you get the chance, watch Ridley Scott's other film, The Last Duel.
Rules.
It's so fucking good. This is all right. Anyway,
I would have watched that one, but I was too busy being a millennial on my smartphone.
Fuck you, millennial.
The only way I'm watching House of Gucci is on my phone. What are you talking about? I'm making a point, man.
yeah. So I gave it.
Fuck you, Ridley Scott, you old man.
I gave it 3 stars.
I'm directly tagging him in the live stream of just me. It's like the shot is just me. Leto, really? What the fuck?
I will say the Italian bits in it that were really fucking funny. They were very good. And then the next film I watched is King Richard. Came out last year as well. Will Smith. It's about Richard Williams, the father of Serena and Venus Williams, and it was really fucking good.
In case you didn't hear, he won Best Actor for that fucking thing.
Right
Not
after
if the
smacking.
was too loud for you to hear that.
Yeah. So like it's really fucking good. I mean, they really nailed like capturing this guy, this character. I mean, he is a character in himself.
So you're saying they really hit the mark?
Yeah, they really hit the mark.
Smacked him across
Will
the
Smith
face
did a
with the
great
mark.
job.
Struck gold with the casting.
Yeah, they did.
Assaulted a man on stage.
Like, I mean,
They
really, like,
committed a felony on
I-
worldwide television.
I don't know if it's a felony.
I don't know.
Committed mass genocide.
You know what the real crime was?
I-
It distracted from Questlove winning an Oscar. God damn it.
And Sam Jackson won an Oscar.
Yeah.
The Lifetime Achievement Oscar.
Oh, wow.
That whole thing, that was the only thing that really bothered me. You can go fuck off all the other like rich and known people, but there's so many people that are smaller and just getting into the business. I'm feeling bad for them.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Questlove won his Oscar immediately following the fucking slap.
that's sad.
Fuck you.
All right, I'm gonna try these strawberry things again.
Oh, enough time has passed.
Yeah, King Richard was really fucking good, and I mean, I like it's a. I mean, it's hard to describe because it's. I mean, stellar performances, and I mean it sets out what it does, and it's just fantastic. John Barenthal's in it, which really surprised me,
okay.
and he's typecasted as like being a tough guy, you know. And this, he goes against his type. It was really good.
Huh.
He just plays like a scrawny, you know, tennis coach.
Does he at least kill a cop?
No, but there is a part in there where he
The deleted scene where he pushes the dude's face with a tennis racket,
like there
Play-Doh.
like he nailed like the character he was playing Rick Macy, and he really nailed like his like mannerisms, his speech and everything. And there's a really good part in there where I'm just like, fucking white people, man, because instead of like saying like, you know, fuck yeah or whatever, so Venus is like killing it, but he says, that's a can of corn. What does that mean? Like,
That's good.
like what? It was so good. It was
Malarkey.
and
Shenanigans, I say. Shenanigans.
it was
Stoondoggle.
it was so fucking good. I really
Hey,
recommend
hello there, Buster.
Hell yeah.
I really recommend
I'm gonna
King
need you to
Richard.
chill.
I gave it 4 stars, and then my final film I watched very late at night. It was Belfast, and
See a Kenneth Branagh film.
yes, and speaking of people with really weird resumes, he's directed Thor, Murder on the Orient Express, Death on the Nile, Artemis
He's in it too.
Artemis Fowl, Cinderella. Really fucking weird resume, but is in Tenet. Which Tenet's fucking
I
fantastic.
mean, he's talented director,
He-
talented actor. Just they give him some shit to work with.
Yeah.
Hey, we all need a paycheck now.
And Belfast is all right. You know, I remember seeing somewhere, I didn't realize it was Oscar bait, and
So you're saying it's not a can of corn?
it's
A can of shit.
I think I liked it more than House of Gucci, but it's whatever. you
Because
know.
I remember, like, of like, you know, on Letterboxd you see like all the Oscar nominated movies kind of like in rotation on the most popular, and like of the ones that kind of got like I guess middling reviews was I think Belfast was one of them. Like I mean, it looks like a good movie, but like from what I've heard, it doesn't really do a lot that's like super interesting.
It really doesn't. It's basically it's kind of like rose tinted glasses of a time, which was like really bad for Ireland. And I mean but even then it's like there's these there's moments where they try to be like really kind of poignant or really trying to like have an effect, but then there's a fucking just cut. It's a jump cut where it just like something's happening and it's kind of like sitting still, like okay, let it marinate. Like nope, it cuts. It's really weird.
So like what emotional impact is kind of undercut by a choice of editing.
Yeah, it's really weird editing. It's if they didn't do that, it probably would have been a little better. But again, it's nothing really to write home about. It's all right.
Also, we're at the 60-minute mark.
Okay, all right, we're going to take a little break, everybody. Tanner, take a break, take a rest.
You got it, Tanner.
Thank you, Tanner.
We'll be right back.
We'll be
Tanner.
right back with you.
Grace, class, style. All of this and more can be found at tpublic.com/user/caging greatness. Show the world that you'll never let anyone cage your greatness.
Welcome back from the break. It's all your boys, Tanner here, ready to talk about some more Tanner stuff.
Tanner.
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 Tanner,
My
Tanner,
name
Tanner.
is Tanner.
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 Oh, my knees!
Oh my God.
Oh my God, bomb.
Tanner.
Tanner Taint.
What's
Tanner.
wrong with my knees?
I have no idea what a guitar pick looks like.
Oh shit.
Fucking got him. Fucking got him.
Sheesh.
Try to tell me what a fucking guitar pick looks like. It's like
I don't. What is that? What are you talking about?
That was
You
from
were
the-
there!
That was for the bachelor party. Tanner was
Oh.
making a fuss because his little drawing of a guitar pick.
You know, I like,
Okay,
I like
yeah.
how like he had to remember when most of us were fucking blitzed, and we remember we were drunk. Like
Colt was the only sober person.
it was the
there.
only sober person does not remember.
I am not going to lie. There is a large chunk of that Saturday that is just gone.
You were stuck to that one specific part of the couch almost the entire day. I was concerned for the longest time.
Joe was glued to the couch because I didn't know we were going to go hard all weekend, but we just went all drunk first night.
First
Yeah.
night,
And
yeah.
then just Saturday is just recovering.
Yeah, I was like, I was tempted to just leave some pickles on you.
What?
Leave some pickles on you?
Leave some pickles, yeah.
A great bit was also that we were in this nice, gorgeous ass lake
Beautiful.
house.
Yeah.
And then we just get some people together in one of the sort of open air room. We're just watching meme compilation videos for 2 hours.
Full blast. You could hear it across the lake too.
And Jennifer's like, "What the fuck you're watching TikTok videos for? Because it was fucking vacation, dude. Fuck off."
Do what you want.
But I guess
Wait, Tanner said that?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
But then he
course.
sat down and watched the videos.
Of
with
fucking
it.
course Tanner said that.
All right. Okay, Tanner Cole. What movies did you watch?
Tanner here, and this is the movies I've watched from the last thing we watched together was X and fucking Jujutsu Kaisen 0. Great movies. Y'all probably already talked about it. I watched Fresh, the new movie starring
Sebastian
Winter
Stan.
Soldier.
Sebastian Stan.
Great movie. Very fun movie. It's nothing super special, but it was a fun time.
And Daisy Edgar Jones. That's
She
the
was
female.
super good. There was a dance scene with both of them. It's really good.
Yeah. Oh, I need to watch it.
I watched a movie called Run starring
Is it
oh my god,
I-
American
I-
Horror Story lady.
yeah.
Is great in a lot of things.
I'm a big fan of
I know who you're talking about.
No, I know who you're talking about.
Sarah Paulson.
Yes, Sarah
There we go, Sarah
Paulson.
Paulson.
Sarah Paulson.
Yes.
Is that the one where she's
His name was Robert Paulson.
poisoning her fucking daughter?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had
okay.
bitch
It was
tits.
okay.
Okay, see, here's the thing. I have little words to say about that. There's a scene from that fucking movie where it's the girl goes into the fucking pharmacist and she's like, "What is this medicine?" And the woman is like, "What are you doing? What are you doing here? Are you trying to play a prank on me? What is this medicine? It's for the dog. What happens to people when they take it?" And she's like, "They go numb." And she's like, "Is this a fucking Okay,
What
none
is
of that.
happening?
I'm sorry.
That does happen.
It's
I
like
think
a woman
Wenzel
just
had
get
a
into a
stroke.
fight with a pharmacist.
No, okay, so sorry. I was going off fucking crazy for some reason. The pharmacist is sitting there talking to this young lady, and she's like, "Are you playing a prank on me? Or is this a joke? What is going on? I'm going to call the authorities, young girl." Motherfucker, take a hint. Because then her mom comes in and she's like trying to get away.
I know what you're doing now. You're the mom feeding her daughter dog medicine to make her paralyzed. Yes, I see this all the time.
Yeah,
Is that what you thought?
No, I'm thinking
I think that the gag of it is she's trying to get this woman's attention without letting her mother know that she was in
and
danger.
also too, she was asking what does this medicine do? And she's like, it's for your dog. I'm like, but she gave hints a person has been taking this medicine. This is what happens. So why is this lady is this a prank? Is this a joke? Lady, you dumb motherfucking bitch. Are you that fucking stupid? Take a fucking hint. You dumb cunt.
Jesus Christ. I didn't think it was
I
that.
feel like this is dipping into some personal territory.
Tanner,
Wenzel.
calm down, Jesus.
God, Tanner.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Anyways, let's go
I
to
ate too much candy.
my next movie is one that's not happy. Polytechnique. It's about a massacre, a mass
Oh
shooting.
fuck, you watched it.
Yeah, because you told me it's getting off of.
I was fucking jerking you, dude.
But you said we replaced it.
I know, I'm kidding.
Okay, it's a Denis Villeneuve. It's one of his movies. I love him. He's my favorite director of all time. This movie, I don't think it needed to be made. I will say that because it's a school shooting. Man, you don't really need that. I watched Adaption starring Nicolas Cage, and I was like, I feel like they've seen this movie, but y'all haven't yet.
I mean, it's coming up on a future episode of Cage and
And
Greatness.
I still haven't seen it regardless of show or not. Yeah.
I will
I'm super
say,
excited.
I do not like Charlie Kaufman. He seems like someone I would love to bully, 100%.
Oh yeah.
I watched Jackass Forever. It's the best Jackass movie.
Oh, man.
That was one of ours, and we'll get to that shortly.
Fucking fantastic movie. I laughed and I fucking laughed till I cried at some scenes. Because Jesus fucking Christ, that movie's insane. I finished Ranking of Kings. We covered that in our last anime review, which we haven't done one in like 2 seasons at this point. We'll do it when the seasons get good, okay?
Yeah, because we talked about Ranking the Kings in fall of last year. It's a superlative anime. We intended to do a winter season, but life kind of got in the way of us, so we missed one, and
We're gonna miss another one.
Spring's looking a little thin, but we'll get you some more anime content soon.
It's not over. We'll be back. Ranking of Kings 5-star. It's gonna be one of the best animes of the 2020s. It has to be. I watched Airplane finally. Every fucking joke in that movie I've already heard.
That's because they all copied Airplane. It's called the Seinfeld effect.
No, well, yes, that's true.
Yeah,
but
that's
I heard
exactly what it is.
I heard it from people in real life, not other movies.
That's because they were also copying
Yeah.
Airplane.
Yeah.
I've seen the movie.
It was so funny because he was talking to me about this. I'm like, this is literally a fucking conversation Justin had with me. God damn.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
No, I know.
Tanner, let's go.
I watched Scream 3. Overhated. That movie fucking ruled. I love that movie. I watched.
I mean, I will agree. That movie it gets more shit than it deserves.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think
it's way better than the second one. I will say that.
I
100%.
I disagree with that.
Oh,
too.
wow. Oh, wow. Wow. A little bit of heat here, Tanners.
Second
I'm
one
just saying-
is the second from the bottom. I'll say that.
Wait, what?
Second one
is so like
Of the 5 movies, that's Colt's second
Okay.
least favorite.
We still have to finish that. I mean, I've seen Scream 4. I remember not enjoying it, and I'm very excited to check out the new one.
I watched 86, another beautiful wartime mech-ish anime. Beautiful, 5 stars. Watched Scream 4, second favorite Scream movie. This movie fucking rules.
dang, Tanner's giving a stank face.
It took what the second and third movie did, but better. The ending was what really pushed it over the edge.
I haven't seen it in over a decade, so I am interested to rewatch it.
And then I watched the new Scream, which was I was so depressed because it's not good.
Oh my
It's
god!
like it's just
Don't talk about
it's
it.
not Wes Craven. It's really not. It just felt like
It's kind of
somebody.
impossible.
I know it's impossible. It's just like he was trying to chase.
If it
his
was Wes
style.
Craven, I'd have had a lot more questions.
That bastard tricked us.
But he was clearly trying to steal his style instead of creating his own, and that's what really hurt this movie.
Well, what I think is interesting now that like a couple months has passed, because I remember on my horror timeline that more like I guess like I say more I won't say hardcore. It sounds a bit like elitist, but like I guess like really dedicated horror fans, they really liked it. And more, I guess, more casual horror fans were like more middling to disappointed in it.
I wouldn't consider myself casual. I just didn't like it. It wasn't good. I felt like the kills were boring.
Well, but
and
this was people saying this was the most like violent and gory. Scream.
it was, but they were just.
It's an honor to kill you. I think that's what the guy says. I've only seen that in the trailer. I don't know.
Check it out though. If you like Scream, check it out.
I would love to.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of. We just gotta. We're waking up to it. Goddamn, we got until it disappears off
Hey,
screen.
take it easy, Tanner.
I mean,
Take it easy,
This is
Tanner.
given like from the
Take
time
it
frame from when
easy,
we watched the last
sweetheart.
one. It's like it's that simple.
Oh yeah, it's my least favorite Scream movie. Sucks. Don't like
Oh
it.
wow, damn.
That's all the movies I've watched recently.
Hell yeah. Sounds like a good time.
Shimmy.
What's
You
up?
been seeing anything?
You watch anything? Anything good?
I've noticed you're watching a couple of your faves on the Letterboxd.
Well, most of those are I see you guys. Well, I need to rate that because I love this movie. Because like the ones that I've seen, the ones that I love are the ones that I watch all the fucking time. So
Yeah.
even like background noise, I'll throw it up there and I have it memorized just from the sound. Like I watched Blank Man the other day.
Oh, I'm excited to watch that again.
I've got it on my Amazon now, so like whenever we want to watch it, we'll watch Blank Man. I fucking love Blank
It's been
Man.
so long. I was a child. But I loved it then, though.
Let's see, what was the most recent thing I actually sat and watched?
Have y'all ever heard of Blank Man, by the way?
No.
Oh my God! Please explain Blank Man to them.
Okay, Blank Man is the story of Damon Wayans.
Wayans
And-
brother.
Yes, Damon Wayans, who played Major Payne, and David Allen Greer, and they are brothers. and their mom, right? Or was it their
yes.
aunt? Okay, their mom dies.
No, grandma, I'm sorry. I think it's grandma.
Yeah, their grandma dies while working on a political campaign because of organized crime. And so Damon Wayans, who is a geeky nerd, creates a superhero identity named Blank Man because he can't think of a name. And then shenanigans and hijinks ensue.
Okay.
Oh, I remember the origin of that name. I won't say the scene because there's a scene where he helps someone out, and then the brother said, "It's like, what's your name?" And then he doesn't know what to say because he's also in awe because like, oh wow, I've actually like saved somebody.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't. He's like, I'm, and his brother goes, "He's gone, blank, ma'am," but she thinks he says. Blank Man.
Blank Man.
She's just like, Blank Man. Like, oh, that's a weird name, but you're a true hero, Blank Man. And then it just takes off. And I haven't seen it in years, but I remember it being hilarious.
Was this like a sketch on like In Living Color or something?
I don't think so.
No, they worked well together on In Living Color. They were, they were constant partners on In Living Color. And so this was an idea they had. So they did it.
Okay, I guess I feel like I've seen some bits of White Man, so it's like mushing together with memories of In Living Color.
What's the letterbox score on
2.4?
I fucking love In Living Color too. Homie the Clown.
Yeah, I used
Homie
to
the Clown
watch
was
the shit out of In
great.
Living
That's a
Color.
funny bit.
That reminds me, I need to watch Sextuplets. God damn
Yes,
it.
you do.
I keep putting it on. I keep putting it off.
Well, you better get to it before we get to Letterboxd 5 and you have even more movies to watch.
I don't know. I'll win that too.
I can't wait to show y'all my new method for letterbox. 4, 5? 5, okay.
Fine.
But yeah, I know it's going to be insane. I'm going to do it though.
You're looking it up on your phone while you're playing the game.
No, I'm not even going to. No.
I think that'd be a good method, though.
What else?
Cannons counting cards.
I've been
but
watching
left for
House MD.
Oh, okay.
Because I love that show. I rewatch it at least once a year. Just half as background noise and half to enjoy. And I'm almost done with it.
Wait a minute, Tanner. I thought you said you don't like watching sad stuff.
I don't find House MD to be sad.
It's kind of bleak.
Yeah, but it's also fun, and I appreciate the characters. And it has a really good ending as far as shows go. It's not bleak.
I remember an episode where
bleak.
people did heroin and they died in the snow. That's the only thing I can remember about that show.
There's also the one fucking episode where what's her name? One of the head doctor ladies is like, it can't like she's having so many problems with her fucking firstborn, and she's like, she just goes postpartum. I want to say, or maybe like,
You sure you're watching the same show?
yeah, that's House. That is House.
Because I think the thing you're thinking of is when the Dean of Medicine, Lisa Cuddy, has the baby that she adopted that was found in a halfway, by homeless people, to a teen mom who dies. Like, she adopts a baby, and she's having a real bad time because the kid won't stop crying and she doesn't feel attached to it.
Okay, that's it. Yeah.
By the end of the episode, that's fixed.
Still.
And it helps solve the case.
Still.
So there's no it's not
Still.
even her, no, none of
It's
the
sad.
things. It's not.
It's sad that you're watching it.
Thanks, Tanner.
No, it's a good show. That's
Yeah,
all it
and
matters.
I've enjoyed what I've seen of it.
The one episode I've seen that I remember, the bit. Oh God, nobody can guess what's wrong with the person except for House. But and somehow the person swallowed a toothpick and it like punctured their lung.
Yeah.
And they showed the thing, and I'm like, "Ugh."
They swallowed the toothpick because it was basically a family of, and this is what they say it there, gypsies. Ooh. And they swallow the toothpick, and it
edit that out now.
Yeah.
That's what they call them in the show.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Romani.
So it's a family of travelers, and one of the kids swallows a toothpick, and it perforates his intestine, and it poisons everything else.
Oof. Yeah, no, it's a sad.
That's no good.
It's sad
He's
too.
fine.
And
He
several,
lives.
And several people die.
No,
in
no
this
one
show.
died in that episode.
Okay, no, in House, there's a lot of people who die in House.
There's 6.
See what I mean?
Counting across 8 seasons.
It was always lupus.
It's never lupus,
It's occasionally lupus.
except twice.
It's always lupus.
It's
What
a
about that
50% chance of lupus.
What about that one girl that wanted a kiss from one of the doctors because she's fucking dying?
She lives until the end of the episode, and then after that, who knows? But she doesn't die during the episode.
If they die in their own time, it doesn't count for the show.
Exactly.
No.
I also love Scrubs.
You're watching a
Scrubs
lot
is
of
pretty
Doctors themed stuff.
It's kind of sad.
You're kind of sad.
I am.
Good.
Finally admit so.
Is there a reason for the Doctor themed stuff?
I mean, I also like Letterkenny and Parks and Rec.
That's a
More doctors.
That's
shit.
Doctors.
It's just 2 shows. What? There's several Doctor
two.
shows.
2 of the 4 shows he's mentioned are Doctor themed.
Hey,
That's half of
That's
them.
halfway to a medical
But those are like
fetish.
the 2 most popular.
No, they're not.
House and Scrubs are super fucking
They're
popular.
not the most popular.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Attack on Titan's more popular.
Not everything's a goddamn anime, Colt.
King of the
God.
Hill's more popular. Family Guy's more popular.
Maybe.
Unless it was originally in Japanese and somebody drew it, I don't like it. My name is Colt Tanner. Blah 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 blah.
I didn't say that. I watch a lot of comedies that a lot of people don't watch, actually.
Do you watch Grey's Anatomy?
No.
Okay,
That's
good.
good.
That's good.
If you
Yeah.
did, you would be Tanner.
Yeah, you would be. Tanner does watch.
Except
Grey's
that show's terrible.
Anatomy. It is
It
terrible.
is.
It
And
is-
Tanner loves it.
It sucks. It's so bad.
My parents made me watch ER because my mom fucking loved that show.
Oh my
Not
god.
a good show.
No, it's not.
Oh
Holy
my
fucking
god. I remember my mom.
You gave me
being-
flashbacks.
God, you gave me a brain.
She also
blast.
loved Chicago Hope.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
I don't know that.
That was
one.
like ER, but it was the Pepsi version of ER.
yeah. It was bad, obviously.
It was not good.
My mom was always be like, "Shut the fuck up! ER is on. We're watching it, you little shit." And I'm just like, "This is fucking boring."
I do think it's funny because I remember there was a point where like I remember seeing a lot of ER because like there's nothing on TV for a while, and how there's a point where doctor shit, and then there's just a huge portion of the show that just has nothing to do with the hospital or the other doctors because fucking Noah Wiley's character just consumes the plot of the show and his family
Yep.
problems.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are we doing with like boardroom drama and this like dude, and then like the hospital just becomes irrelevant for like a season.
Like with House, at least, everyone knows the point of the show is the characters.
Yeah.
Like it's supposed to be a takeoff of Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
So like that's
And House is an interesting character.
yeah, they're a
Like,
great
yeah.
character. And Scrubs, the point of it is being funny.
Being
Funny
funny.
dude.
And
And then,
Scrubs is goddamn hilarious.
and then it balances that with like the serious shit when
Yeah,
it
like,
and when it hits, it
Scrubs
hits.
is like super fucking sad compared to House. Like there are so many sad bits and melancholic bits and just like fucking heart wrenching bits.
Why don't you get on his ass for that one?
There's not
No,
a
I mean-
single bit of House that made me feel as sad as Brendan Fraser's funeral.
That's fucked up, Wenzel.
Yeah,
Why did you do that?
Try a little harder, House, when you come back for your darker, grittier legacy
Well, I mean,
reboot
House's
sequel.
color palette's pretty dark too.
It's not though.
Oh,
gray.
motherfucker! Yes, it is.
It's
not.
grayish.
No. A lot of people like they remember the pilot. The pilot was gray as fuck. And then the episode where guy who played Kumar, Cal Penn.
Yeah.
Cal Penn's character kills himself. Those colors are super washed out. But aside from that, I mean, it's pretty normal looking as far as color palettes. Like the hospital walls are orange. There's just a lot of white coats and
It takes
normal
place.
stuff.
It takes place in a hospital, so
So, yeah.
it only has one color.
But it's not
palette.
like it's gray.
No,
and
no,
bleak.
no. Like I'm just giving you. I'm just gaffing you.
Getting on your ass.
Just getting on you. House is great.
Yeah, I like House.
Like it's been a while since I watched
Didn't
it.
think when I came over tonight I'd have to defend liking House MD, but
How the fuck do you like House?
here we are.
I'm sorry.
We're
No,
just keeping you on your toes.
That was
over
pretty
here.
just innocuous. Hey, I've just been rewatching House. I like that show. And I thought that would be the end of it.
You
but
dirty monster.
Here we are.
How dare you like
Sorry.
House?
That show's over 10 years old. Get with the times.
We just need to get Wenzel's dad out here.
Been watching the Grand Tour and Clarkson's Farm too. But let's talk about House.
fucking Agent of Chaos. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Have you been watching anything else besides?
Just rewatching stuff. A lot of comfort watches, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like rewatching Dark Side of the Ring. Super happy. Real.
My God.
Comfort watches. Let's throw on Dark Side of the Ring.
That one's not for cut. That one was just like, I want to rewatch this. I don't remember this episode.
And like just reopen that one if it's like how monstrous Jake the Snake's father was.
Don't get me wrong. Dark Side of the Ring's great.
Grizzly Smith was a shit.
But I don't watch it for comfort.
No.
God, I remember there was one time we watched like 2 or 3 episodes in a row. And I looked at Ken. I was like, "You want to do one more?" And he's just like, "Man, not really."
I'm just saying, when I get home after a long day, I'm laying in bed, I'm relaxing. Nothing helps me wind down more than the last days of Owen Hart. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, God.
Nothing makes you go to sleep faster than depression.
But Wenzel, Colt, watch the what was the guy's name? Grismith?
Oh God.
No,
That's
fucking-
the one you want to start to well.
That's a
No.
horrible idea. Start
Yeah.
with the plane ride from hell. That one's actually lighthearted comparatively.
I mean, well,
I don't know. That one's fucked up.
Nobody
The fucking
dies horribly
bar,
in that
it's
one.
so weird as to like.
Yeah.
Brawl for all.
It's
Watch
all-
the Brawl for all.
I mean, for a jump off point for Dark Side of the Ring, I would say the Brawl for All. Yeah. Watch
Yeah,
that episode.
That's the lightest one.
It's basically when, hey, you know these dudes that we hire to act like they're fighting. Let's let them fight for real and see what happens.
And it's just Rousseau
Okay.
and Cornette wanting to kill each other.
You got my attention.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a good thing.
Jesus
But,
Christ,
yeah,
Tanner.
the episode I told y'all to watch,
Oh God.
God, it fucking put me like it. I just like look. It was bad. It is so fucking dark and bleak and sad.
and you realize just like how it from like the 70s to 80s into the 90s how like man there's a lot of wrestlers who just at best they're just doing copious amounts of drugs, and then it just gets into like how truly awful some of them were. And like the one that fucked me up was Canyon. Like
that one
yeah,
was bad.
yeah.
That one was fucked.
Yeah.
Canyon being a gay wrestler, very good at his job, but he was forcibly outed, and then he was continually just put in a very bad position, low wrong like dirt position in the company, and eventually he took his own life.
Oof.
Yeah, like he was in terrible situations, put upon and bullied, and also suffered from pretty severe mental issues. And it was just a bad situation.
That's not happy.
No.
I'll watch House. Thank you very much.
Yeah, what's sad now, motherfucker?
That house where the show where nothing goes wrong and all your problems are solved in 22 minutes.
43 minutes.
Oh,
Scrubs
that
is
long?
solved in 22 minutes.
Yeah, House is long.
It's a
House
double
is
bill
a-
of
House is
Scrubs
House was an hour show.
Yeah.
with
Oh.
commercials.
Oh, I thought you said it was a 20-minute show.
No, Scrubs is 20
Oh
minutes.
yeah, that
See,
was.
see, I always watch House with twice the speed. I gotta get more in.
House that wouldn't have-
But yeah, the art house. We watched some movies too, didn't we?
yes,
yeah.
we did.
All right, we're out of time, Tanner.
All
Sorry.
right, wrap it up, boys. Gotta go.
Excuse me.
One day Cannon will be allowed to speak.
Gagoo.
Well, did y'all want to do the ones that we watched solo and then talk about the ones we watched together, or?
Do whatever you like.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's up to y'all. I'm down with either.
like that's my thing. The movies I watch, I'm with you guys and we do a show about them.
Yeah.
So
yeah, because honestly, all my movies are going to be the ones that we watch together.
It's something of a good problem to have because we don't really have a lot of personal time. It's just like we spend a lot of time together. So
I do practically live here when I'm not at the shop.
I mean, this is your second home.
Yeah.
I guess if we're just throwing them out there, the ones that have not been mentioned, at least on the show since I've been on the last episode, at least according to my letterboxed diary, we recently had a St. Patty's Day, and my St. Patrick's Day tradition is watching the Boondock Saints 1 and 2. And I ended up having, by my guesstimation, is probably somewhere in the ballpark of 14 to 16 beers at night. And y'all,
He was strong.
You were posting TikToks at 4 in the morning.
I was, yeah, I was an hour and a half late for my shift the next day. I woke up to like 9 fucking missed calls and like 10 text messages, and oh my God, like my soul left my body as I was getting ready for work.
Jesus.
Like I just called and I just had no excuse. I was like, "Yo, I'm sorry. I'm on the way."
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like they thought I was dead.
Because I remember I was editing that night, and I came up to get like some water or something to take a break, and I saw at least 8 cans of Bud Light on the table.
Yeah, I was doing it. Yeah, I was posting TikToks. I was like, hey, everyone, look at how many fucking cans I be popping on St. Patty's Day.
I was laying in bed because like, I'll lay in bed, just watch a few TikToks. That helps me wind down. I see yours. Like 8 cans of beer in the middle of the table. Starting Boondock Saints 2. I'm like, it's 11:45. This is posted 2 minutes ago. He's gonna have a bad day tomorrow.
I did say, and since I hate myself, I'm just gonna watch the sequel right now. But yeah, who hasn't seen the Boondock Saints? Oh, okay. Brief synopsis. These 2 Irish guys, they get into a brawl.
One of whom is Norman Reedus.
Which I
Yeah.
love that man. So
Norman Reedus,
I
Sean
want to
Patrick
watch
Flannery.
him at some point.
Yeah, and I discovered this movie. I don't know if I just talked about this on the show or not, but I was like looking for like Breaking Benjamin songs on YouTube like a millennia ago, and somebody made a compilation video with scenes from the Boondock Saints to their song "Evil Angel," and that's the first I'd ever heard of it. And then it was like the planets were aligned. The next day in the new release, it was like the Steelbook anniversary unrated cut at Walmart. And you know what? Blind Buy picked it up, and it became one of my favorite movies. And like I said, it's my St. Patty's Day tradition. They get into a brawl, and they win the brawl. And of course, the people that they beat up are Russian mob. Of course, they don't like getting beat up like that, so they come for revenge, and they get taken out. The mob in self-defense, obviously. And then while they're in the cell, I guess simultaneously they have this dream, and then they both have it at the same time, and they're like, hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to – it's basically the Punisher, but there's 2 of them. They just kill bad guys. Now, it was supposed to get a more – I think it was supposed to get a wider release in 99, but Columbine happened. And they are wearing ski masks, and they are just mowing people down in this movie. So – but yeah, I watched those. I watched the 1966 Batman movie. I continued my venture into Batman things even after the Batman, and you know what? It's still fun. Like the show was one of my first experiences with that character, so it's nostalgia for me. It's fun. It's silly, but it's bright and colorful. I love it. It's let's see. JoJo took me down another a highway, a specific highway.
Oh, one that might be a little lost.
Yeah, a little lost. David Lynch's Lost Highway.
Waka waka.
I mean, did I enjoy it? Yes. But man, it's for my second outing in a David Lynch film, definitely not my favorite. Mulholland Drive is still my favorite thus far. The more I think about Mulholland Drive, I want to watch it again. But let's see. Another one. I forget, Pat, were you with us for Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story?
No, I was editing that.
Because I asked JoJo, so you want to watch something? So yeah, but can it be something light? I was like, you want to laugh, huh? So, yeah. So we pop on Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. But we also watch the ridiculously long self-indulgent cut. Like, that's literally what it's called. The self-indulgent. And it's basically a lot of the added stuff is just extended like musical segments, which I appreciate. But, you know, it was very long. Like, I think the original cut was just above 90 minutes, I think.
That sounds right, yeah.
And the director's cut's like a little over 2 hours, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of it gets like kind of stapled on at the end, apparently.
But it's one of my favorite comedies that I discovered in college, and I recently was able to get a good price on it, and it's in my collection now. I'm very glad to own that. Speaking of comedies that no one likes but just me, Grandma's Boy.
Oh, fuck.
Grandma, Happy Madison production, and Adam Sandler is nowhere to be found, and I'm okay with it. Not that I hate the man. It's just, you know, if anything, it shows how, at least for fans, I want to state, I think on Rotten Tomatoes, this motherfucker's sitting at like 85% with like fans, with over like 100,000 like reviews, But of course, like the critics, I think it's sitting at like, I don't know, like 15%. So obviously,
Wow.
wrong. This movie has a cult following. I know it's not for everybody, but it's always made me laugh. I started this movie the other day at work because we had to leave the premises because there was a gas leak.
Oh yeah.
There was some work being
Shouldn't
done.
be farting at work.
There was some work being done out back, and whatever they were doing, whoopsie daisy, we hit a gas line. And as soon as they said that, I was like, oh yeah, they sure did. We got the hell out of there.
Oh yeah, they sure did. All
Oh,
right.
sure
yeah.
did, bud.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you roll there, Buckle.
Cargo.
The gas line.
Funny, one of my my friend that works there, he texts me, and he was just like, what's going on? And I'm just imagining from his perspective, he's walking into work thinking like the rapture happened. Like we literally just said, look, blow out all the pilots, just leave everything as is and go. And I'm just like, he's looking around like, what happened? I was like, dude, are you there? Get out, there's gas.
You know what? You should have been like, dude, we all went to heaven.
Where are you, dude?
Bro, where are you?
I get,
Enjoy our clothes.
I'm just sitting there. Yeah, I get to the house. I start Grandma's Boy. And then about like 30 minutes in, I get the call. Oh, we're in the clear now. We're open. And I'm like, oh, fuck me. Are
That
you kidding
fucking
me?
sucks, dude. I will say, it's been so long, but as like in middle school, I liked watching Grandma's Boy.
Yeah.
And I mean, gosh, when I think about it, it's still like, it's kind of like a weird comfort watch, I guess.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I somehow found a brand new copy on eBay because
Wow.
there's no Blu-ray copy, at least in our country that I can find.
Yeah.
And I've looked.
Like-
there needs to be some sort of re-release for this movie. It needs to happen.
I'm not a fan, but I would never begrudge someone like a horrible comfort movie.
Yeah.
Because you've seen some of mine.
Yeah.
It's like The Pest and Cabin Boy.
I actually have not seen Cabin Boy.
We need to watch Cabin
Oh,
Boy.
Do we know?
We do.
Wait for a wheel, Shim.
We need to watch Cabin Boy. And like Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls. I love that movie. I think it's better than the first one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not gonna begrudge something like Blank Man and Major Payne.
I love both of those movies.
They're great movies.
God, Major Pain.
For anyone who doesn't
So
know,
good.
Grandma's Boy, again, mentioned earlier, it's Adam Sandler's production company, Happy Madison. It's about just a team of video game testers, and one of them, he's 35 in the movie, I think, or 36.
Yeah, something like that.
And the weird thing is, I think he was actually that age. And I
Yeah.
was just like, wow, he looks
He,
fucking
you know,
old.
it's funny. He looks like an off-brand Mel Gibson.
Oh, he
And,
does.
and I will say, but he's a tester, and he gets thrown out of his apartment because his roommate has spent all the rent money on hookers, and which that's when you get your Kevin Nash cameo. Remember, he's in this for a bit.
Yeah, he is. God, I
And-
love Kevin Nash.
And and for some reason, when he goes to live with his grandma, who has two other roommates, he lies to his friends and says, "Oh yeah, I'm hanging out with these 3 hot chicks and just like having sex with them constantly."
It makes no fucking
And I was
sense.
like, "Why?" It's like, it
Okay.
But-
Okay.
but and then the shenanigans that ensue after that, it's my favorite stoner comedy. Like I know it's an odd pick when it comes to stoner comedies, but it's mine. I know.
There's a I will say I do like how his grandma really like fucking like feeds him, because like there's a part in there where like he gets in and like there's a bunch of leftovers and stuff, and I'm like, fuck, that makes me hungry.
Yeah,
like
but I felt that. Like, man, I almost started fucking crying when that scene happened. I was like, man, I remember going to my grandma's and she's just throwing all the food at
all
me,
the
man.
fucking
Just all
food,
the
dude.
food.
And there's such a good part in there too. Whenever he tries to stay with his one friend, and he has the fucking car bed, and he's like can't sleep. So what does he fucking do? What does he fucking do? He goes in the bathroom, grabs fucking I think an Angelina
It's
Jolie
it's
doll,
supposed to be a knockoff Angelina Jolie
doll,
type of thing.
and. Oh my god, he's like can't sleep, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fucking jerk off to this doll. And it's so fucking good because
he like positioned it.
he positions and everything. He's like, ooh, like fuck yeah, it's so hot. Like, and it, and then oh my god,
I didn't know this was the one scene you were gonna pick out of. I love it. Let's go.
and then the guy, his friend's mom comes in. right as he's fucking coming. It's so good.
You've convinced me to add this to my watch
And
list.
and then, but then there's a good part too, where his friend is like, "Why didn't you just wake me up to play video games?" Like
his fireback was awesome because his friend was asleep with like a stuffed turtle. He's just
Well,
like,
like-
"Hey, I didn't want to disturb
Disturb
you. You
you."
were balls deep in that turtle with a thumb in your mouth." This movie, the one-liners, it's so quotable to me. Like,
oh, and then there's their fucking boss, their fucking owner of the
Kevin
company.
Nealon.
Yes. Oh my god.
I dreamed I was a snake slithering in the grass, and then I crawled into a dead elk, and that meant I was going to underestimate someone today. I'm so sorry.
but then there's the fucking Prodigy. The Prodigy
Oh,
dude.
God,
in
that
all
guy.
fucking leather. Oh my god. I'm getting so many memories now.
It's like, "Oh, JP, that was cool. How much do clothes cost in the Matrix?"
and then he's just so fucking weird. He's like, "Sit on my face."
He talks like a robot every now and then. It's weird.
It's so fucking good.
I love this movie so much. Like Alan Covert, I think that's how you say his name. He's the star. He's been in almost every Happy Madison production, just little side bits here or there, but he's always in them. But I think he's fucking funny in this. His timing is great. I thought he should have gotten more, like, I mean, maybe not lead guy, but at least like bigger parts after this. But I mean, it just didn't happen. I
Yeah.
suppose.
I mean, I think as a lead, he's pretty good, you know? I mean, really in the Happy Madison movies, he really is like a side guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
He was literally the caddy in Happy Gilmore.
yeah, he was. Oh man.
So, I have an idea. Help me flesh it out.
Okay.
For a game.
Okay. I like games.
It's like whenever we're doing a game, like something like we each pick 5 or 6 of our favorite movie quotes that we think are, you know, not like obvious ones, but harder ones, or like just ones that we really enjoy. And then we all have to guess them, and there's points involved. That's the game.
I guess the movie it came from?
Yeah. So like if I sit here and say, just like if you say something from Grandma's Boy, just randomly, like doesn't have to be like a major quote, just whatever quote you think comes to mind.
Dude, your bed's a car. Yeah, but it's a fucking sweet car.
See, like you say that,
That's good.
and we have to guess.
Oh, fuck.
But,
That's
the can gives like A, B, C, D. What's it from?
We can. I don't know.
Like, I would say if the gag of it is, it's like not well known movie quotes. Like,
Yeah, that's not.
I'm
about,
not gonna be able to clock that was from.
No.
Grandma's
Yeah,
Boy.
Yeah.
So yeah,
No.
let's do multiple choice on that
Okay.
because
Yeah,
that might
sure.
be fun.
TM.
We'll put that in the oven.
TM.
You
TM.
cannot steal
TM.
that. You cannot steal that.
All right.
No one's ever played a movie quote game.
This is ours. This is our thing. Fuck you.
Let's see. I watched Batman and Robin. It's for the first time.
Batman
in a
and
long
Robin?
time.
Yeah.
Cannon, I've been meaning to ask you, what killed the dinosaurs? The
My
Ice Age.
my Poppin' Bonner. No. All right.
The giant shit I took.
It's like, I don't know. Like, again, I was continuing down my Batman journey, my rewatch of all things Batman, and man, and for some reason, strangely enough, it was brought up earlier. Airplane. You know how Airplane is just so bit heavy, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin is like the anti-Airplane.
Yeah.
It has so many jokes at such a rapid pace that just aren't funny. I'll cancel the pizza. All the ice puns in Batman and Robin. Are you shitting me? Are there jokes?
No, I was
Everybody,
asking if that was
chill.
a joke.
That was a joke. Yeah. Have you seen Batman and Robin?
No.
I love the car.
Chicks dig the car.
Chicks dig the
Do
car.
you know the scene I remember the most? You'd probably know it because you probably saw it again. You probably knew it already. But when Robin is fighting the plants in the water,
Yep.
he comes up for air,
Yep.
and instead of dragging him under, they just reverse the shot.
Yep.
That is burned into my brain.
Oh
Like,
my God,
I-
you were right.
I noticed that, like, it's
That's
always
what
been
that
reverse
was.
shot. And I was
Yeah.
just like, wow. Like, even as a child, I was like, why did they rewind that?
Yeah,
You know
they
what?
just
They
reverse-
couldn't do another
Just
take?
yank him down. That's all it is.
You know what scene I remember the most? When Robin spread his cheeks.
Ooh.
And like other little like weird like shit that doesn't fucking matter. Again, when the vines get Batman and like hoist him up, you notice that they attach strings to his cape to his side so it doesn't like just flop down over him and like ruin the shot.
I also remember the strangely muscular drummers right before Poison Ivy's debut scene.
Yeah. Yes. Very shiny, muscular.
Very shiny.
I do think it's funny that a drag queen I'm very big fan of said that you can always tell who's queer by how much they love the Joel Schumacher Batmans. Because literally, if you're queer 9 times out of 10, according to them, you're going to love those movies.
Because like after watching it again, like it was obviously nostalgia mostly. Because when I rewatched Batman Forever, like again, you were right, not hold up near as much as I remember. However, I still think it's miles better than fucking Batman and Robin.
With Batman and Robin, if you take it as a sequel to Adam West,
don't say that.
It makes it easier.
I tried. It doesn't work, folks. Tanner, stop lying.
Whereas Batman Forever, it doesn't know what it's still too close to the Keaton, but far enough away into the Shoemaker that it's just not as good. Batman and Robin goes full hog into what the fuckery, and I think that's why it's more fun to watch. For the love of God, George Clooney air surfs on a snowboard into a chimney that's full of snow.
That sounds badass.
I would say no other Batman movie has the guts, the balls, or the jus to do what he did in those movies. R.I.P. Schumacher.
Yeah.
Also, that I love I still remember the joke where he's talking to Robin and he's like, "Whatever you say, Dick." And like just extra emphasis. His name's Dick Grayson. Like, who was it, Dick?
That's fun. That's fun.
That was very fun.
They had fun.
And I liked Alicia Silverstone. I thought she was fine. I definitely don't understand all the reviews at the time calling her fat girl.
What?
Yeah, that's weird. That's very weird.
Yeah, no, she got so much like body shaming hate for that. She's like, yeah, she's too fat to be in Batman. And I'm looking at it like, yeah, sure. Yeah, whatever you say. I'm just going to be over here with my first ever crush of a celebrity as a fucking 10-year-old. Fuck you. Alicia Silverstone's great. Between that and Clueless, yeah.
90s movies.
90s movies.
Oh, man. But you know what got even weirder? I know it's hard to believe. 80s movies.
Whoa. Take it easy.
I'm sorry I Googled her. Fat?
I know. Yeah. It didn't make sense then. The only thing I can think of is in the 90s, like the rail-thin heroin chic look that like Kate Moss was the biggest proponent of for models. That was what was popular.
Yeah,
so
if you count her ribs, she wasn't hot back in the 90s.
Yeah, like if
you weren't, you're talking about, she fine.
If you weren't like fucking tiny, you were considered fat.
Okay.
And so like, yeah, she's in the bat suit. She looks fucking awesome. She looks great.
All right, okay, y'all can get a warm towel. Settle down.
No, Alicia Silverstone. She's awesome.
All right. Calm down.
Take it easy over there.
Yeah, we see the boner, okay?
No one look under the table.
Take it easy, sweetheart.
All right, Tanner. Continue.
All right,
well, this is the last one that I watched solo, and then the rest of these
group
majority
watches
of us have seen. I rewatched a movie that I watched a lot as a kid. Remember enjoying a lot as a kid, and oh boy, howdy. Has it not aged well at all? I watched one of Jim Carrey's first films, Once Bitten. Now, let me give you a brief overview of what this movie is about. And yeah. Okay. This movie...
Oh, that's fun.
It stars... goddamn, why are the cast lists so down? Laura Hutton, which strangely enough we watched in Zara the Gay Blade.
Yeah.
Not too long ago.
That one's worse than Earth Girls Are Easy.
She plays a almost 400-year-old vampire who, in order to maintain her beauty, has to, have virgin blood. But because it's the 80s, everybody fucking hard to find virgin blood and icing on the cake in L.A. They're in L.A., okay. So the mecca of fucking L.A. Fucking was invented in Los Angeles.
All right. We know what it is. It's L.A. It's Miami.
Jim Carrey plays a guy in high school, like one of the oldest high school. I mean, even in the 90s, we still had like old-ass fucking high schoolers. But still, he plays a high schooler who is trying really, really hard to have sex with his girlfriend, but she wants to wait, and he's like, oh, gee, you know what I need to do? I need to go out with my pals and just, knock one out and get it over with. Terrible, right? Fucking awful.
What?
Yeah. So, and then meets the vampire.
Nice.
And then in order, so she has to bite him 3 times. Spoilers for Once Bitten, I guess.
That's not
Which
one
is
time.
weird because it's weird. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's called Once Bitten. He has to get bitten 3 times for the whole process to finish. Because once he gets bitten the 3rd time, he's like full-blown vampire. And then, because she has a gaggle of vampires that she's collected. This movie inspired Twilight. Because the team, there's like a Confederate soldier vampire. There's like a hippie vampire. There's like I don't know, like a Victorian era vampire. I think there's a couple of like old era strong men. They're twins that are vampires.
Oh,
like
nice.
she has her own team pretty
Yeah.
much.
Because apparently, when you're turned into a vampire, you can't change out of clothes that you were bitten
Yeah,
in.
you have that one.
How do you know when you were bitten?
that one outfit the whole.
They're part of your body.
But like I will say, like if you just like twist a couple of things, take an eraser to the script. I said it in my review on Letterboxd. I gave the movie a 2. It's not good, but there's a lot of good ideas here that how Hollywood loves rebooting shit. Just change some things around, make it less like Porky's like gross stuff.
At that point, like even into the 90s, everything had to be more Porky's. Have you heard Kevin Smith talk about Mallrats?
Yeah.
Yeah, like they made him put the Joey Lauren Adams topless scenes in there because it had to be more like Porky's.
Yeah. It's just weird. Like there's just some type of things that just don't age well, and Porky's definitely one. And like this is like more like Porky's Light, but still there's like just like really gross like misogyny.
Would you like to watch a vampire movie that's worse?
I can guess what
I
this
don't know
would
why you
be.
would.
I mean,
What
Not
is it?
really.
What is it, Tanner?
yeah, Tanner.
Have you ever seen Eddie Murphy's Vampire?
I knew it.
Brooklyn?
Wait, what?
How did I know you were going to
What
say
movie?
that?
What movie?
I thought you were gonna say John Carpenter's Vampires for some reason.
That was one he hits
That
a
one's
lot,
not
too.
great, but Vampire in Brooklyn is
Ah.
I know what that is, but I've never seen it.
it's
no.
so fucking bad.
But yeah, Once Bitten. Yeah. not
Also,
good.
that title comes from an ancient Greek proverb: "Once bitten, twice shy." There was an '80s song about it.
All right.
But before I end,
Nerd.
however, if you can find the soundtrack to this movie, I'll say listen to it because the soundtrack, best part of this whole goddamn thing, it fucking slaps.
Okay, so
All right.
I came in at one point when
Where have you been?
Pooping this whole time again.
I just been sitting here shitting my pants. But as he was watching the movie, I walked by and I was just like, "All right, hell yeah, I'm bopping to this soundtrack."
Hell yeah! All right. Fucking capitals of America, of the world. L.A., Miami,
Oh,
South Dakota,
Toronto.
Toronto. Damn it! I was gonna
Boise,
get up. What?
Boise.
Boise.
Ooh, we done Boise.
Surprisingly, not Las Vegas.
No, there's no fucking there.
No, if you want to fuck in Las Vegas, you have to go outside the city.
Hoover Dam.
There's a lot of fucking in the Hoover Dam. let
We're
me
gonna
tell
get
you.
some damn bait.
That dam is more cum than it is concrete.
At
Speaking
this point,
speaking of cum, we watched Jackass Forever.
Yeah.
it fucking ruled. Like no lie, it's my second favorite movie of the year.
I still need to watch that.
Batman, Jackass.
I need to
it's
watch it
fucking
too.
great.
I'm in the exact same boat, Patrick. It's
I mean,
Batman Jackass.
Like we screamed a lot in Medea, but this was good screaming, just like hollering, just right out of the gate. I don't want to spoil it for Shin. Right out of the gate, it's just like
How
What
did
is that?
how did the new people do?
Really good.
I
Really,
really
really
liked
good.
the new folks.
Good.
I wish we got to see more of some, but like I liked them. Fucking best new character, Poopies.
Poopies.
Yeah, that's a good one. Poopies is like the MVP of the new Jackass, and like the stunts that they did in here again, without spoiling what hasn't been shown in the trailers. Yeah, you know why they brought in a younger crew.
yeah. Even though the older cast still does some very dangerous
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
Still looks like
for
they
sure,
get their.
for
Like, God,
It still looks like they get their shit rocked.
Aaron.
Oh my God.
Hats off to Aaron McGee.
That man is never having kids. Never.
I haven't seen it. I'm laughing.
I mean, y'all gotta watch it.
You know what's weird? I think he's a dad.
Oh, he might have had
Probably.
The
kids.
fucking
Somebody looked at
the
I don't
fucking
know.
plot twist that someone's a dad in the credits, like what the fuck, just out of nowhere, and it's just like one shot.
Oh man, I really wish we could have all watched this together.
I'm down
watch
to
it again.
rewatch it.
Yeah,
It's so
easy
good.
do it all
second
together.
watch. Easy second.
I mean,
watch.
like watch it in theaters. It
Yeah.
would've
Yeah,
been-
but as soon, like I was in the bathroom, and then I'm just scrolling, and then all of a sudden everyone hears me scream. Ah! It's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, it's like almost like a Sting situation, but in reverse. I'm seeing the thing, and everyone's on the outside of the toilet. But I'm just like, yo, Jackass Forever streaming. And then,
we
like,
watched it that night.
we all fucking immediately jumped on the goddamn couch and just like started watching.
As soon as I saw Tanner had watched it, I messaged Tanner saying, "Where the fuck did you watch this?"
I was like, what? I know you didn't go to the theater. What's going on
What's
here?
it on?
Paramount Plus.
Paramount.
was.
Oh,
Paramount.
I want to say one scene, kind of spoilers for like 2 minutes of the show, had me absolutely fucked up. I can't remember his name. He's the guy that was running naked through the street with Wee Man in like the older movies. He's the
Preston
big
Lacey?
guy.
Preston Lacey,
Lacey!
yeah.
The scene where he shits his pants. He's like, I just shit my pants. I just shit my pants. I was laughing so hard. It hurt.
That bit is so goddamn.
And they didn't even do a stunt. He was just standing there and he just shits his pants.
Fuck.
Fucking hell, that's good.
But and another one. Well, this was JoJo's first time seeing this.
Which one?
American Psycho.
Oh wow.
I need to rewatch it. It's been years.
And yeah, it had been a while for me. I just got a pretty sweet steelbook edition of it, and I was pretty happy.
Is it
with
the
that.
one with the sleeve and it slides down? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
B square.
When I saw that was the first like Lionsgate like awesome steelbook that I saw, and I was like, wait, when the fuck did these come out? And that's when I saw the Punisher one. I was like, whoa, what is happening right now? But yeah, watch that again. That's a good. It's a good movie. I really
God
love it.
damn, everybody's been watching good stuff while I've been away. Hell yeah, dude.
And I'm really glad JoJo liked it.
It was really good.
It's so good. Christian Bale, man.
He's
That's
fantastic.
probably his best performance.
And it
so
also
freaking good.
like, and at least in my head canon, and we may have talked about this before. Like, I'm still thinking, like, didn't he like base his character a little bit off of Nick Cage and Vampire's Kiss? I was getting that a teeny bit,
A bit.
not like more so the outrageous, but like his demeanor, how he like would talk to certain people, especially his secretary.
Yeah, no, it was. I think it was just a hodgepodge of that sort of '80s businessman.
Yeah,
And I mean, it's. I want to read the novel.
me.
What-
You know what? Me too.
Have you heard any of the behind the scenes stuff about that movie? Because there's a lot of great shit.
Little bits.
My favorite one is that the scene where he gets the business card, and you see him looking at it, it's like, my God, it's even got a watermark, and he breaks into a sweat. He did that on command every time, to the point where like the other people in the scene went to the director, was like, who is this? He breaks into a sweat at the same cue every time. What is this
He
guy?
can control his body temperature. at will?
Apparently, yes.
I mean, what he can do to like transform his body is already unhealthy as it is. Is still like
Because
amazing.
The
to think
other
about.
guys in that scene were told the stories. Like, no, he breaks into the sweat at the same moment every take.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, Christian Bale is a force to be feared because like he's in like total control of his body and like all even involuntary functions.
Like,
Have you guys seen The Machinist?
Not
Yes.
yet.
Not
That
yet.
one's really good
He
and horrifying.
looks
His-
fucking horrible.
Oh
It's-
man.
yeah, like watching it, even though I knew he was fine at that, he was Batman at that point. I'm like, I'm worried for this man.
Because he went from to Batman in 6 months.
Yeah.
That's not
He got
good for
beefy.
you.
He
Not
was-
at all.
He was bigger. I think he was the biggest in Batman Begins. I believe.
Yeah,
right?
because that was a lot of that was just like bulking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he hadn't cut like he
Like,
did
was
in the
huge.
next two.
He
He
was
was
a monster in that movie.
Burr, right? He was a big ass dude.
But in Machinist, he was
So
like
skinny,
skins
man.
and bones.
Like the poster, like scares me, and it's just him and bones.
Yeah, no, it's like the whole movie. It's a great movie.
Yeah.
and
It's fucked up.
it's
I've always
so
wanted to watch it.
it's so weird when he goes to that, and then he goes to like he played
American Hustle.
American Hustle, but also Dick Cheney.
Yeah.
Vice. I do want to see Vice just because he's playing.
I will
That
I will say too, and then he
person.
scales it back down for Ford versus Ferrari, which I think I think he said that like from now on he can't.
Yeah, he said he can't physically make his body do that anymore without serious health
Yeah,
consequences.
he can't do that anymore, which is like good.
Yeah,
You should have
your
done
body's
it in
not
the
meant
first
to
place.
yo-yo like that.
Have you guys seen Equilibrium?
Yes.
I love Equilibrium.
I really
Is
like
that
Equilibrium.
Gun
Gun-kata movie.
I want to watch it
The
real
Gun Fu
bad.
movie. Yeah.
Like Equilibrium was great. Ultraviolet was shit. The dude is a one-hit trick pony. He was just he was like fucking like because he did Ultraviolet too. The Mila Jovovich. That movie is so fucking bad. But Equilibrium is understated and excellent and features a fantastic Sean Bean death.
Oh damn!
And also Gun-kata.
Yeah, gun kata.
Hell yeah.
and
And they
I-
keep saying Equilibrium.
Equilibrium.
Yeah, they say
Oh,
it
wow.
different in almost every scene.
It's
weird.
awesome. I
Microwave.
fucking love that movie.
Yeah, I really like it. And the last one I guess we have to talk about, Pat really made me happy when he was like, "Hey, Cannon, do you want to watch Darkman soon?" I'm like, "Fuck yeah, I want to watch Darkman!" Like right now, why aren't we watching Darkman? And it is a Sam Raimi joint. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, the story goes Sam Raimi wanted to do The Shadow, but that was already in the works.
Yep.
So he's like, fuck it, I'm going to create my own superhero. So we did, and we got Darkman.
That's exactly
starring Liam Neeson and, help me.
Francis McDormand.
Yeah, Francis McDormand, yes.
And that same car Sam Raimi puts in every movie.
Yes. And
his brother.
Yeah, Ted Raimi.
And Liam Neeson plays, I guess, he's just a scientist who's trying to develop,
Artificial skin.
yeah.
For like people who have like burns and disabilities.
but like it doesn't last longer than like 99 minutes. The cells always break
Very
down.
specific time when it fails.
Yeah,
99
yeah, yeah.
minutes.
And then like boo, later on he finds out, ooh, it lasts longer in the dark. And then a fucking I don't know, plot. A big business, big plot, bad guys happen. Ooh, we need this thing, and you got to give it to us, or we're gonna kill you. And well, they think they blow him up super hard in that movie.
It's very Sam Raimi how there be bits where just a moment of emotional gravity or just like importance happens, and then immediately something silly happens, and like which is very Sam Raimi how like there's a big explosion and you just see like light luminous just like flying on fire into a river. And there's a bit where there's a helicopter chase and like Darkman is hanging off of it, but he's as it's like dipping through the city, it like comes like right above a big rig, and he's like running on top of the big rig, but it's sped up like a luminous, like it's like really really fast.
Like if you've seen a Sam Raimi movie, this has like his hands all over it. It's great.
hell
Shots like the super like sped up like whoa, like just his famous shot, the Evil Dead shot. That's what I call it.
Like that low to the ground like
the
tracking shot.
Yeah, the track cam shot.
And that guy that plays fucking the villain, God, I don't have his
Larry
name.
Drake?
Yeah.
Like the mob boss, not
Yes.
the exec.
Yeah, like that guy, he has a face that looks like a Dick Tracy villain. You don't have to do anything to it, though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to put him in makeup like Colin Farrell. No. He just looks like that. He wakes up, that's his face.
He's a very big character actor from like the 80s and 90s, and he passed away about 5 or 6 years ago,
Oh,
2016. Like it was pretty sad. Like he passed away in his sleep because he developed a form of cancer that made his blood congeal.
Oh, my God.
Ugh.
Wow.
But
That's
he
depressing.
was like a beloved actor.
Darkman
Oh, yeah.
also features the Bruce Campbell cameo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A really good Bruce Campbell.
Because like
cameo.
Bruce Campbell was supposed to be Darkman, but the studio execs wanted someone more well known. But
Yeah.
he still got a chance to be him. He's even in the director's commentary. He's like riding shotgun for that.
I would love to watch this movie with the commentary. There's a lot of movies I've been meaning to just pop on the commentary for because I haven't done that in like over a decade.
I will still say the two best I've ever heard are the Scooby-Doo monster, the one on like the James Gunn Scooby-Doo Monster Island one. That commentary is great, and Tropic Thunder.
I heard a lot of the Scooby Doo. It sounds crazy to have all the movies to have like a funny like commentary. I heard the Scooby Doo.
It's a good time.
One of my favorites, and it's topical. Jackass. All the Jackass movies with the commentary going with everybody mic'd up is fucking great.
Hell yeah.
Like it's so funny listening to those guys.
I actually listened to Steve-O's podcast the other day. It was an interview with David Arquette for the You Cannot Kill David Arquette
Yeah.
documentary. It's really fun. Like it's weird because you're not used to listening to Steve-O talk at length about anything.
Yeah.
So like hear like his very raspy voice like carry a conversation. It's like he's very thoughtful and eloquent. Like he had some really good politics. Like hell yeah, Steve-O.
I enjoy
You see
listening to
how
his
like
clips.
normal he is when he's not doing whippets constantly.
He did a guest Grumps thing with the Game
Yeah.
Grumps. It was a
Really?
good time. Yeah, he was on there like 3-4 years ago.
Wow, that's cool.
I'm glad he's in the spot he is now.
Yeah.
Because it was sad watching him.
Because I remember
Yeah.
that
20
the
years
Lost
ago.
Years doc where they trying to
Yeah.
get Steve-O in the Reba. That was tough to watch.
It was very hard to
Is it
watch.
bad that I don't feel nearly as bad about Bam Margera as I did about Steve-O when Steve-O was in a bad spot?
Nah, Bam's a weird fucker.
Bam
I
has
mean,
always
no,
seemed like a
I don't think
shithead.
so.
Well, I know part of it's tricky because like he's still in his shit, and
Yeah.
but at the same time you can't help someone help themselves.
Yeah.
But I'm just like he was always kind of a shithead. And so like
Gumballs.
Steve-O always seemed like a nice guy who had a lot of demons.
Yeah.
Bam Margera seems like he held the door open and invited all the demons in and said, "Bring your friends."
He fucking did. That's exactly
Yeah,
what he
that's-
did.
I mean,
Fuck.
that's what happened.
He would invite strangers to his house. He'd put his address out there and said, "Come on."
Oh man, speaking of people from that world that fucking like turned their fucking life around, Brandon Novak, one of Bam Margera's friends, he was on Viva La Bam, and I believe he has his own podcast as well. I don't
sure he
remember
does.
what it's called, but oh my god, look, I was just bored the other day looking up Steve-O's. I think it's called Wild Ride.
Yeah, Wild
his
Ride.
podcast. It's a really good show. I check out the clips a lot, and then one clip of I think it was from Brandon Novak's podcast, and God, he looks like a completely different person. He looks healthy, like Jesus, man. I'm so happy for that dude.
I mean, night and day because he was in the rough of it too with his substance abuse issues. But I'm always happy when someone comes out the other side.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
Also, we're at the hour mark.
Well, good night,
We're at the
everybody.
hour mark.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
Well, that was the late takes, everybody.
Yeah, season premiere, season finale.
Kill
Fuck
this show.
you.
Kill this show once, and by God, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I just remembered we talked about a lot of stuff I don't think Tanner would give the green light to.
It
I
sounds
think
like
he'll come out of this mad about this episode. That's my guess.
no. He better not.
Or you'll Will Smith him.
I will Will Smith them, and everybody will cheer for me, and it will be a.
But listen here, it was all in good fun. It was just to keep the seat warm for you. Eventually, we'll get back to it, and then eventually there'll be even more shows. We're signing off for tonight, and want the Tanners tell everybody where they can find themselves.
I have been that Tanner guy. You can follow me at that Tanner guy on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd, Goodreads, and TikTok.
What if there is some actual that Tanner guy?
It's that Tanner guy. It's a bit.
Be real.
That's not that Tanner guy.
Replace your names with Tanner.
My name's Tanner. You can follow me on Tanner at Tanner1495.
You can follow Tanner at TannerD88.
Yeah, that's the other one.
Yeah.
But I'm Tanner.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm also Tanner, and you can follow me on the tweeters at Tanner 1495.
Oh fuck.
Tanner.
I've been Captain Tanner. You can follow me at Captain Tanner's Kind of Music, Captain Tanner's Almost Art, Captain Tanner's Toy Box. You can also follow me at the Comic Tanner here in the Tuscaloosa where I sell comic books. And you can listen to us on Caging Tanner where we discuss the movies of Nicolas Tanner.
Also lock Tanner in a cage
And
weekly.
we have a merch store at tannerpublic.com/user/caging Tanner. You can check out our Tanner merch, Tanner. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good Tanner.
Thank you for listening. I'm Tanner. You can follow me on Twitter at Tanny Wilkie. You can follow my art Instagram at World of Tanny. And then you can go to my link tree. You can follow me on Goodreads and Letterboxd on there where I review movies as Tanny. So yeah. Thank you.
Tanner. Also listen to AYCH podcast.
Yeah, we do stuff there time to time.
Sometimes. But whatever those guys are doing, this is just Tanner. We love you, Tanner.
Hey, now let's not speak for other people. You know.
Don't speak for Otto. He doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, don't speak for Tanner. We appreciate it. I hope you guys had good fun. I hope, Tanner, if you listen to this, I hope you had some good fun, too. Oh, man, there's Octopi. Fucking. Yeah, Tanner. I hope you don't hate this.
I hope you don't either.
Oh, don't worry. He won't listen
He's
to it.
gonna
It's
love
fine.
He's gonna send a message
okay.
in the Twitter chat saying "Lol Mayo." He's crying in real life.
He actually does listen to stuff, which is more than what I do.
He'll probably listen to it the day it comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
And lastly, this is your boy Tanner. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Letterboxd at Tan Lost His Show.
Yay!
Good night, everybody.
bye bye. My wife.